There we go. Ahoy everyone, welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with...
He is Your Mighty Lieutenant Drakir at your service, and welcome back to...
Zenless Zone Zero, where it has been a bit of a while, hasn't it? Ugh.
2 weeks?
About, or at least 2 weeks in which we couldn't stream it, so yeah. Ugh. There's stuff getting in the way, and, well, on Wednesday, let's just say that work went rather badly, as in I had to do... At first I had to work over... basically, work went late due to a lot of stuff, and on top of that, a lot of, well, just bullshit with the amount of supplies that had been ordered that basically filled in the entire fucking storage, making it near impossible to move around.
Oh, but
Okay. Let me do a check first. Okay, camera, that was a zoom in. Let's see. I did miss one of the, yeah, this one here, the joint investigation. I did record this one, I think, but I have to say it was utterly disappointing, actually. Like, it's... Of course, they're going to run out of interesting things to have to do with these events eventually, and this was just a normal combat one. But even for that, it had just... almost no actual story or character to it. So, yeah, that was rather disappointing. Also, for some reason, it's really stiff with this going up and down. Okay. Like, I'm scrolling the mouse wheel, but it's not doing anything there for some reason. But yeah, I'll still record these side missions when possible and such. But I think for any that we've missed, or that I've been able to record in full, that, yeah, we just leave those be as is. Also, list of the stuff in chronological order. There, I should update that probably with the new stuff. But yeah, so we'll not cover all of the side stuff, especially when there's just practically nothing to it. Okay.
Yeah, easy to cover the side stuff that are permanently unlocked.
Yeah. Plus, it would just be post-commentating with those anyways. Technically, it would be live commentary, in that we'd be talking while it is playing live, but it would be a recording of the event, just cut down and sped up with stuff. So I guess that counts as live post-commentary?
Maybe, but yeah, those were the ones we were only able to do live on stream.
Yeah, due to, well, the events taking place with characters that we haven't met and all. Let's see.
Yeah.
Spend the day at my own pace.
It makes me feel like they should do more events that are permanent, since...
Yeah.
Easy to do.
What's in the mail? Okay, it's typical. There's a new faction, apparently. Angels of Delusion. That's definitely a faction name, apparently. Okay, do we just have to... No, there we go. Just need to track this again. Yeah, last time that we were able to stream... Yeah, we got... Okay, that was my new phone piping up, complaining about its new battery being... about its battery being low. Yeah, I had to get a new phone. Okay, where's the do not disturb on this thing? I need to find all the new stuff, of course. There, do not disturb. The new and the old stuff. But yeah, basically the main reason I had to do that is because the bank the bank with which I have an account, well, its banking app was going to drop the OS, or no longer support the OS on my old phone. Okay. Well, enough about that. Hopefully it will stay quiet. And, yeah, last time we got had by the Exaltists. and which ended up poisoning a lot of miners and turning a lot of them into ethereal, so luckily they didn't manage to make a sacrifice. But yeah, now that now we know that those fuckheads are active around here.
Mark that, Captain. I'm unsure if you misspoke or not at that point.
What did you think you hear?
I'm not sure you said miners or miners. I mean, that's one of the words that are surprisingly easy to mishear or missay, or misspeak, you know.
Well, there is the whole joke about miners not being served in the bars because they are, well, it sounds like with an O.
Yeah, that's why I say maybe look that up. For even I'm sure if you misspoke or not at that point.
Let's see. The doctor's office is unlocked and there is no one inside.
There's no one here. I was ready to pounce on some Exaltus lackeys and teach them a lesson.
This is a new track. Okay. Spooky. Fitting, looking at one of the factions that will be meeting in this season, though not this
Luckily,
chapter.
we didn't run into any trouble. Having to fight the Exaltists would just make things difficult.
Plus, these would be cramped spaces to fight in,
Doesn't look
so...
like they tried to destroy anything. It seems speed was on our side this time. They didn't expect us to expose the medicine so quickly and follow them all the way into the hollow. Let's take a closer look around. Maybe we'll find some clues. There's a drawer here, but it doesn't have anything special inside.
But why are you mentioning it then?
There's just some change and random trinkets. I don't think they left anything valuable here. What about the back of the drawer? Maybe it has a hidden compartment. Some of my more secretive friends often hide things like that.
Okay, you totally have one of these drawers yourself, don't you, Belle?
Let me see. There really is a secret compartment here. And what do we have inside? Some IDs and a flash drive. Junior, do you think this will be helpful? It could be a clue. I say we take it back and examine it.
Okay, but this time be more careful with random flash drives, Belle. Like, we know what happened last time, and then you only got saved there because you installed a fucking AI. Honestly speaking, I think I wanted to bring this up during Mass Effect, but with the, with the AI bubble that is happening right now, I think one way to draw a difference between, well, that bullshit and actual artificial intelligence, I'd probably say synthetic intelligence to separate the two.
Yeah.
So, for now at least, I'll try to call it synthetic intelligence here.
Yeah, at least we didn't end up empty-handed this time.
After confirming that there are no other clues around, Belle is about to leave with Jufufu, and when they see a familiar figure.
Oh, Belle. You also looking for Dr. Lore?
Hello, Minato.
Minato? What brings you here?
Paolo's daughter was making a fuss about seeing her dad. I couldn't stand it, so I came here to wait for him. He might come here after being treated.
We've got multiple levels of bad news for you.
Speaking of which, he's a good father. His daughter Layla said he bought that cheap medicine to save money for her education. Well, as they say, knowledge can change fate. With such a good father, there'll always be hope in his family.
Okay, the game is laying it on rather thick now. There's like an inch, a full inch of peanut butter on this drama sandwich now.
Oh dear.
Minato. About Paolo. He...
Belle succinctly tells him what transpired in the hollow and the true nature of the alleviating water.
No. Are you serious? The Exaltists. Dr. Lore. I will make them pay for this.
He sounds like he's about to go fucking feral.
I feel you, but please calm down first. Monato, I need your help. Tell everyone who's taking the alleviating water that it's all a lie. Don't let them fall for it.
Yes, we need to spread the news.
I understand. I'll go spread the word. As for Paolo's daughter, I don't know what to tell her. But the priority is to prevent more people from suffering. We can't let this happen again.
Now that I actually think about it a moment, it's also it's in the name a bit as well, huh? Alleviating water. It'll alleviate the symptoms, but it won't actually cure them.
Yeah. Also, since you mentioned AI thing,
Yeah.
so, was there someone do a debunking video about stuff on TikTok? And they mentioned there's a lot of bad AI out in there, but also...
So, find anything? Did you run into any danger?
Yeah.
But I also got to learn from the YouTuber that there's other reasons the AI on the fire now, like it's expensive in electricity.
Yeah.
And also something about water?
Yeah, because a lot of those servers that run all that, they need to be cooled down. So yeah, that water needs to come from somewhere, which means it's not going somewhere else, like say crops.
Yeah, like I think those that want to do AI don't like. Sure, in sci-fi the AI can be helpful, like we see on Star Trek and such. But
Yeah, now
they
it's also a difference in that is closer to synthetic intelligence, because this AI stuff or current AI stuff is more like an advanced search bot than anything else. It'll search up responses that it thinks it's been trained to think that the user will like. It's not actual intelligence enough to be able to think up stuff of itself.
Yeah, it's not ready, and it's... Yeah, I think they should probably wait with that tech a while longer, for we definitely not, in terms of society or funding, able to, improve them without doing a lot of other issues.
Yeah, and then there's just the fact that people are using it to you make fake footage and bullshit.
Yeah, and other things that should have been options that could improve other things, the AI ended up destroying because it counteracts that, or just plain doesn't work as intended, or worse.
Yeah, to be fully honest, with the generative stuff, anything that AI generates should be marked with a big fucking inescapable watermark in the fucking middle of it all, so it can't be confused for actual real footage and such, or images.
So I'm doing that.
There have been ways to circumvent those, I've heard. So yeah. But yeah, that bubble is going to pop probably this year, because don't want to spend too much time on this, but apparently some companies have basically been selling to themselves to try and keep the price up high, which is also why computer RAM is now so fucking expensive. But sooner or later, people are going to, or actually people with money, are going to have to admit or actually realize that there's no actual profit to be made. And then the entire thing, collapses. And we've already seen what happens when that happens, with like, the stock market, NFTs, crypto. It's just the most recent bullshit bubble. But yeah. You'd think people would fucking learn eventually. Anyways.
Nah, nothing dangerous happened, but we didn't come up with anything valuable either.
Well, potentially
The
valuable.
only thing we found in the doctor's office was this flash drive. We don't know what's inside.
Leave it to me. I'll see if I can crack it.
Here you go. Inhu, how are things going on your end?
We talked to the workers nearby, but they have a hard time accepting it. Some even called it a rumor spread by Porcelumex.
Yeah, Dr. Lore has been lying to them this whole time, saying the Tops will use rumors and public opinion to prevent them from receiving treatment. And that negative news was fabricated by Damien to smear him.
No way. Looks like the Exaltists have been planning this for a long time. They've indoctrinated a lot of workers and even had a story ready.
It's okay. Some people believed us and agreed to spread the word. But most people are working in the Hollow right now. We need to wait for a shift change to inform everyone else.
I tried to contact Eric in the Union, but it didn't go through since he's inside the Hollow.
Of course.
Don't worry. Once we explain it to Eric, we'll be able to convince more people through him.
Well said, but I have another idea.
Oh?
I think we should tell Damien the truth. As the person in charge of Wi-Fi Peninsula, he should have the connections necessary to get the word out.
And the problem with that is that he has a shitty reputation, especially with the union workers, so if he's going to start saying this, people are going to be even more unwilling to believe it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We've seen cultists, like the Exaltists in other games, but these Exaltists, unlike other cultists in other games, are actually smart.
Yeah,
Disturbingly so.
Yeah, it's also clear that they are operating in different cells that work on different things at the same time. So it does look like there is a grand master plan, but we basically have to play fucking whack-a-mole with beating down each and every cell before they manage to do whatever the fuck they want as a whole. Well, we know what they want as a whole. They want basically the Hollows to win, which, well, or that seems to be it.
Yeah.
We'll see. Might be some more bullshit behind all this. And, yeah, I am drawing mental connections between this and, well, COVID.
It's not the first time that happened in human
Workers already
history.
hate him. Will anyone even believe him?
Yeah, my point from earlier, just exactly.
I think Senior Ye is right. We should do everything we can to stop the Exaltists. I don't really trust him either, but when it comes to dealing with the Exaltists, we can make use of his influence.
Plus, he's a capitalist idiot. Workers just dying and turning into ethereals and potentially damaging the production stuff, that's going to get him to notice that he needs to act against this.
I don't know if Shifu would agree. Speaking of which, where is she?
Well, she's been outside talking with Miyabi apparently for the last few weeks.
She's been resting. This reminds me, she's been acting a little strange since we got back from the Hollow.
Oh?
Yeah, I've never seen that look on her face before. She seemed really down.
Could it be that she was affected by the miasma while trying to fight it off?
Impossible! Shifu wouldn't be distracted by such trivial matters.
Any form of danger can still be dangerous, even if normally it would be trivial, especially if you have to deal with bigger things. Then the smaller thing can creep up on you.
Enough speculation. Shifu said she wants to see you when you return, Junior Bell. She hopes to speak with you in private. Why don't you take this opportunity to ask her exactly what happened?
Okay.
Got it. I'll go check on Shifu.
Okay, I do hope that the, actually, we can do this right here while we're here, anyways. That's the collection, just there. Just give that thing a shake. Nope. Okay, lucky. 3 suns. Or at least I presume them to be sons. Let's see. Yizhuan?
Belle, you're back. Is the investigation going well?
We've encountered some difficulties, but don't worry, Shifu. With everyone's help, I'm sure we'll find a way to deal with the Exaltists. And Wise is trying to decrypt the flash drive they left behind. It might give us something useful.
Or it might be the dog's porn collection, but...
Good. Although I still haven't spent much time with you two, I feel like I can trust you with this. Now I can finally rest easy.
Okay, what is this
Shifu,
about?
are you alright? You don't quite seem like yourself. Did something happen in the Hollow? Were you affected by the miasma?
No, I'm fine. But there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Belle, when you were corrupted by miasma, did anything strange happen to you? Like seeing something from the past?
Now that you mention it, yes. I saw bits and pieces from the past.
Belle recounts what she saw in the miasma.
In the miasma, I think I saw a memory of the time we lived with Teacher when Helios Academy still existed. She was gently calling my name, like she was waiting for me to go find her. Everything was so warm and peaceful. It was like a long-forgotten dream.
So it was a pleasant memory?
And I heard a strange voice. It felt like it was trying to pull me deeper into the Hollow. But it wasn't my teacher. It was someone watching me from inside the Hollow. I couldn't make sense of what was happening, because I was wrapped up in that warm illusion.
Okay, I just use the illusion to lower people's guard and then lure them in deeper.
When you woke me up, I even felt a little frustrated and disappointed. It felt like I'd been pulled out of a sweet dream.
Good.
Did they have horns or are those ears? I thought the
It's
teacher
hard to
was
say with the
human.
lights. We've seen a close-up photo of them, but a bit too close up to tell if those are horns or ears. But it does look more like horns like this.
Yeah, but from the picture we saw, and precisely from where they're positioned, I don't recall seeing anything similar on those other pictures, so...
We do have that picture of her with the miasma in the background, so... Is this actually an image of something else posing as them? With that being the one thing that's breaking the glamour?
Teacher
Maybe.
and the comforting memories. They felt so close, like I could reach out and touch them. Everything was so real. I didn't want to wake up.
What else did you see?
The moment you touched me, I saw a strange image. You were talking to a seriously injured person. That person looked a lot like you.
You saw it. That was a fragment of my memory.
A fragment of your memory? Shifu, can you explain?
I've encountered miasma and those it had corrupted a long time ago. They described it similarly, saying they saw beautiful memories from their past. Some even refused to leave the miasma. Over time, those memories twisted into exaggerated dreams, too sweet to let go. Little by little, they were consumed by the dreams and gradually lost themselves, until they became completely corrupted.
I see. No wonder you suspected the medicine was contaminated with miasma the moment you heard it caused hallucinations. That's why when you saw me in that state, you immediately cleared the miasma and brought me to my senses.
That's right. I too was corrupted by miasma then, but there was something different between our experiences.
Okay.
The miasma never showed me warm illusions, only the coldest, cruelest memories.
Cruel memories? Are they what I saw?
Yishuan falls silent for a moment, as if avoiding the question.
Belle, do you still remember what I told you? Many of the workers in the Waifei Peninsula were once rescued by Yongkuei's summit during the fall of the old capital. But after that, Yongkuei's summit abandoned Suibian Temple in Waifei Peninsula and never looked back since. Now, the entire region is under Top's control.
I get the feeling you're heading towards the reason why.
So all of this is the result of our mistake that we made back then.
What do you mean?
When the old capital fell, Yongkuei's summit was summoned to assist the military's operations. The mission was a failure, costing the lives of almost all the 12th generation disciples. The only person to come back from Hollow Zero alive was me. As a result, Yongkuei's summit nearly lost its heritage, and Top suffered major financial losses. Even though Yijiang died, she was still held accountable for her leadership. In the end, Tops reached an agreement with us.
Yijiang? Your teacher? Or...
Yongkuei's summit withdrew from Waifei Peninsula. Tops took over the area to mine porcelain and to manage resettling the refugees.
So the person I saw in that memory was...
Yes, she was Yijiang, our former high preceptor.
Yishuan pauses for a moment, just as she about to continue her story, so the commotion erupts outside Suibian Temple.
Shifu,
Okay.
something's going on outside.
Let's go check it out. As for the rest of the story, it'll have to wait until we get back.
Are we going to have to deal with an angry mob? What's going on in this city? Why can I sense scattered ether nearby? This doesn't look good.
Wait, that sounds... Oh dear.
There's a riot going on, isn't there? Okay, yeah, the people who've been poisoned. What's with this air?
This is bad. Their corruption's flaring up.
It
And they're
hurts.
outside the hollow.
Yeah, I think we might get to learn what happens if someone corrupts outside of the hollow. Every bone in my body hurts. My corruption, why did it suddenly get worse? I've been taking my alleviating water on time. That's the problem. The Lord clearly said that if I drank it regularly, I'd be cured. So why did my condition get worse today? I think someone air dispersed ether. And that's causing everything to flare up everywhere. Take a deep breath. I'll find a way to save you. Yishuan carefully feels the flow of the ether inside the patient and gradually draws it out. This again. There we go. Good. This should give some temporary relief from the corruption.
Their corruption is still worsening. We need to stabilize them, now.
We have to hurry, before it's too late.
Are you the Shifu from Yunkai Summit? Please, help me. My bones feel like they're on fire. It's like molten steel is flowing through my body. Ah! I thought I was in the clear after escaping that treatment ritual. Never expected my condition would get even worse. Just hold on. I'll find a way to save you. Okay, we're not going to be able to treat everyone here. Okay. There. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, it's definitely doing something to the skeletal structure. Okay, temporary relief.
There are more and more of them.
For some, it seems to already be too late. Help! Fire, it's burning me. It hurts. It's so hot. The Lord gave me some of his special alleviating water, but since then, my body's been feeling a little unusual. Help you eat your corruption. Okay. Let's see. One. Actually needs to go the other way. So, like that. Okay. B. Move B a bit more. There we go. Okay, this is basically a terrorist attack on the entire region. Okay, at least she's able to do it in massive groups in one go like that.
More and more people
Massive,
are
not
having
big
corruption
groups.
flare-ups. We can't possibly help all of them. If we don't act fast, the ether they emit will flood the entire block.
So this is what it's come to. Our last resort. Everyone, come closer. I know how to handle the ether.
Each one asks everyone to hold out their hands. She leaves a talisman sigil on each of their palms.
Take these marks, go in different directions, and place ether resonance seals. Once you're set, I'll use ether resonance to neutralize the excess ether. It should ease their corruption symptoms. Let me know when you're all set. Understood?
Understood.
Great.
Okay.
Let's get moving.
For this to be a last resort, that means that there has to be a massive drawback to this. Gunwan position? Great. The first mystic ray has been set up. The spot corresponds to the talisman placed by Fufu.
I'm all set, Shifu.
Lazui position. Second mystic array is up. Corresponds to the talisman placed by Yinhu. And your orientation is correct too.
I'm ready to.
Okay. We just need to wait until the final talisman is in position.
I'm ready, Shifu.
Yong Hai in position. Perfect. Bell's Mystic Array is all set up. We're ready to activate it.
I'm in position too.
Okay.
Good. It's about time.
Where do we get the feeling it's all going to get drawn in on us?
Oh,
Everything's ready. It's time to activate the array. But this array is quite dangerous. If anything goes wrong, the consequences would be unthinkable. Regulate your breathing. Inshura carefully adjusts her breathing rhythm. Time seems to slow down around her. It's time. There's no other way. We can't delay any longer. Activate the array. Where the mind flows, all things become clear. Untainted and unstained, filth be cleansed.
Everyone, get ready! Formation!
formless air gathers. Corruption is purged.
Okay, bit of a Dragon Ball moment.
We did it! Thanks to Shifu, all that ether in the city's finally cleared up.
Okay, I think it's less of a
Those folks
drawback.
suffering from corruption are going to be okay too. Shifu, you're amazing.
Go ahead.
I think it's less of a drawback and more of a potential consequence if you don't do it proper.
Yeah. Though I doubt we're going to get out of this unscathed all the same.
I never knew Yunque's summit had such powerful techniques.
I've got to ask Shifu to teach it to me later. Pretty please. Shifu, I'll train hard and practice every day.
Yeah, there we go.
Huh? Shifu!
Shifu, are you okay?
Yishuan stumbles. Belle hurries over to hold her upright.
Are you okay? Shifu.
I'm fine. Just a side effect from using that technique.
Right. You're totally not basically dead on your feet.
If my condition worsens, follow Belle and continue tracking down the Exaltists. She may have joined later than the rest of you, but she's observant and knows more about the Hollow.
Shifu, you should rest.
Yeah. Leave the rest to us and Belle.
Go and help the remaining corruption victims first. Belle can take me back. I need to speak to her in private.
Shifu, are you okay? Maybe we should get you to a doctor.
I absorbed the ether into my body with that technique.
Yeah, it had to go somewhere.
So, there are some side effects.
What? Shifu, you'll be corrupted.
Most techniques from Yunque's summit work this way. The stronger the spell, the greater the cost.
Equivalent exchange.
After all, saving lives has never been a trivial matter. When the miasma hit me earlier, I remembered that day again. The Hollow expanded and the city fell. By the time I made it into the Hollow, my seniors, they had all lost their lives during the operation. One by one, they sacrificed themselves in places no one will ever know. Their faces stained in blood, so much so, I could hardly recognize them. In the depths of the Hollow, I found our High Preceptor. She was my older sister.
I had a feeling it was going to be her sister. Or mother, perhaps.
The former High Preceptor of Yunque's summit was your sister?
Yes, she gave everything she had for that mission, and died right in front of me.
Shifu, are you alright?
Ever since I got hit by the miasma, those cold fragments of my memory, they won't stop coming back.
So that's what happened. No wonder you've been acting a little different.
During that hopeless mission, Yunque's summit nearly lost its entire legacy. And I was the last surviving disciple of Yunque's summit.
Yishuan's body sways slightly as she speaks, emotions visibly stirred.
I'm so sorry, Shifu. But you should rest for now.
Yeah, I'm a little tired. Let's stop talking about the past for now.
Also, BRB, need to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Also something... Okay, maybe that wasn't... Like, one little thing she said there was that people, when they get corrupted outside, start emitting ether or something. So it could have, instead of just someone air bursting a bunch of ether into the area, it could have just been a chain reaction that someone hit a critical point in their corruption that they started to emit ether, which then sped up the symptoms of people nearby and, well, caused them to go critical, and chain reacted from there until the entire area was blanketed. Okay. And yeah, that explains as to why there's currently only like 4 members to the sect here. Okay, why does it keep saying new over there? Is that because... Oh, right, yeah. There's accessories that can be done with. Or at least on this one. Let's see. Jade locked... Scarlet locked Jade. Crimson and Jade entwined. Filling the home with blessed air. May the winds be fair. This here, sorry. See those? The tides be gentle, may fortune smile upon all your endeavors. Okay. Windsong tassels. Bound by your shared spirit, we rise against corruption. With each dance of the red ribbon, we bring peace to all. Okay, and I think I got this one from the Vivian outfits thing. If you got enough pulls, you'd get the outfit. I didn't get enough. Well, I didn't do enough pulls, but I did get this from it, I think. Let's see. Sea Pearl Waves. It is said that it said this is a magical pendant blessed by the sea god. When held to the ear, it's like you can hear the sound of the waves. I can make you just wear that. Let's see. It looks like some of these are activated with missions or unlocked with missions. Maybe others with events or such. Just freaking cat ears. Captain's hat. Okay, some of these are locked behind the restoration level. Okay. Different amulets and such. Okay, it's a good thing this is showing up the upper back and such. If this had been lower, it could have been mistaken for something else. Let's see. Filmgoer thank you gift. Thank you gift event. Okay. Save outfits.
The heck were you on about?
This backpack item. That if the camera had gone lower, you could have mistaken this thing in the middle for something else.
A tail?
Yep.
That's not too bad. You made it sound like something else. Or something, like more loot or something. But,
well, it could be mistaken for something like that, but let's see.
Oh, you made like... Oh, okay, I think I get it now.
And the gears click together.
Yeah, I think... Oh yeah, tails not bad. I remember, alright, there's those kind of tails.
Belle, how's Shifu doing? Let Shifu get some rest. Let's have Shifu get some more rest. The side effects from her previous technique was pretty rough. What's more, when she was affected by the miasma corruption earlier, it brought back some unpleasant memories. And she could use some time to settle her emotions too. I understand. This is the first time I've seen Shifu so vulnerable. Looks like it's an emotional wound. Shifu must be thinking back on the fall of the old capital. The fall of the old capital is indeed weighing heavy on everyone's minds. I still have nightmares about what happened back then, but during Yuinkwe's summit, as a disciple, finally brought me some peace of mind. But since arriving at Waifei Peninsula recently, I've been haunted by memories of those past nightmares. I can even see visions of my family being consumed by corruption. I wonder if it's the influence of the Lemion Hollow. Perhaps Shifu is the same. Let's let Shifu get some rest. We'll take care of this thing with the Exaltists. That makes sense. Shifu told me we should let Belle take over the investigation, so let's do what she says. Alright, Jufufu, await your commands. Okay, back to... Okay. Wouldn't we just saying about leaving her alone for a bit? A cough echoes from inside. It seems each one is still suffering from the corruption symptoms. Who's out there? Is that you, Belle? Don't worry about me. You should get some sleep.
Don't do that, Captain. Makes me cough as well.
Shifu, it's me. I was a little worried, so I came to check on you. After everything you just said, I'm kind of worried about you. Even though I only just became a disciple of Yunpei Summit, I'll do my best to help. Everything will get better once we deal with the Exaltists. For example, I've already taught my digital assistant to do fortune-telling using big data. When Shifu does a divination for someone, you won't need to think. Just copy and paste the results. Don't think that's going to work the same way, but okay. And I can even have it help us generate tons of positive reviews for his Rebrand Temple, like 10,000 review in a minute. Bell.
No.
Just say the word, Shifu, and I can turn this place into New Eridu's newest AAA rank tourist spot in minutes. If Senior Penny happens to be out of groceries, quite the surprise he will be waiting when he comes back and finds out he's got to pay scalper price to get back into his own place. A light, amused cough comes from inside the room, followed by a bit of painful coughing. Sound gradually subsides, ending in a soft sigh. You are quite the clever one. I only regret not meeting you sooner. If Yunpei Summit had someone like you back then, perhaps things would have turned out differently. Thank you, Belle. I've made you worry about me. I'm really not much of a Shifu. I'll try to get some proper rest tonight. You should head back early, too. Okay. Return and rest.
I wonder if we get to see more of that mysterious figure, which definitely did not have a human name.
Yeah, sooner or later we'll run into that again.
It's not named after an Eldritch Horror, but the way it was spelled definitely have the flavor of one. So there is, I've been seeing there's some kind of bit of a Tiberium influence, but also cosmic Eldritch Horror and all of that. I guess that's just another nail to the coffin.
Yep. Coffin made of warped wood and rusted iron.
We found Eric and told him about Paolo.
We've all been deceived by the Exaltists. Rumors are circulating. People are saying Porcelumix's medicine is faulty, and that their product caused the chaos in the city.
Of course, the cult is immediately leaping onto that.
No one realizes that the Exaltists are behind it all. They think it's just another safety incident.
I knew it. The Exaltists are pinning everything on Porcelumix. Maybe they were the ones who tampered with the medicine in the first place, causing the original corruption incident.
Very likely.
Eric, you're the head of the Union. Can you get them to tell everyone the truth?
No. The Union is beyond my control now. The members are riling people up and organizing protests. I contacted them earlier, but they just scoffed and hung up on me.
Oh,
Seriously?
great.
You're doing a terrible job leading them.
Something doesn't add up. Eric, what if those members have always been Dr. Lore's subordinates? You're just their puppet. They're using you to get past Porcelumix's background check.
You're right. Dr. Lore is an immensely influential figure now. It's very likely the Exaltists had a lot of people planted around him.
Yeah, it would be stupid to just have one infiltrator.
I can't believe this. The Union pledged to stand together and fight Porcelumix for what we were owed. And in the end, we were just pawns being used in the Exaltists' plan. This is all my fault. I dragged Paolo and everyone else into this.
Quit mumbling and beating yourself up. What we need right now is a plan to fix the problem. Any updates from the Union?
They're planning to gather in the Hollow tonight. They say it's to prepare for a large-scale protest.
Okay, why the fuck gather in there in the first place? Like, there's already been incidents with ether going on around in and outside of it, so you're going back in to risk yet more exposure?
Gathering in the Hollow?
Yeah.
Something's not right. Dr. Lore sent patients into the Hollow for treatment, too, and then sacrificed them. Maybe they're planning to do something similar.
Basically.
They're probably trying to use the protest as an excuse to lure more people into the Hollow.
We have to find a way to stop them.
As everyone scrambles to figure out a plan, a phone rings.
Hello, everyone. It's been a while.
Okay, Mr. Lesser Evil at the moment.
Huh? Damien?
I've already heard what happened. I apologize for not being able to speak to you all in person. After all, I am public enemy #1 right now. I'd always suspected Dr. Lore's motives weren't so simple, but I never thought the Exaltists were pulling the strings behind him. With things the way they are now, clearing up the rumors is nearly impossible. And I just got word that several anti-corruption medicine supply points in the Hollow were destroyed earlier today.
Yeah, they're planning another sacrifice. Or sacrificing ritual.
I wouldn't put it past the Exaltists. By cutting off the medicine supply, they'll be able to distribute alleviating water to even more people during tonight's gathering.
Oh, I just realized
My
something.
thoughts exactly.
Go ahead.
There's probably additional reason for them to do this. Like, there's many reasons. And one of them is, like, the material they make there is very resistant to the corruption.
Yep, and by sabotaging the production of it, they'll make it easier to, well, expand hollows.
Yeah. And also adding, on top of that, also more experiments, rituals. Like, they are no joke.
Yeah, that they are severely undermining this area and through that the entirety of New Eridu.
It won't be easy to clear up the rumors, but I might be able to tap into an emergency supply channel to distribute anti-corruption medicine to those gathered. That might prevent another corruption outbreak in the city. So, I have a favor to ask. Would it be possible to set up the medicine supply point near Swabian Temple? It'll be much harder for anyone to sabotage with you keeping an eye on it.
Yeah.
You mean you want us to manage the medicine distribution?
If he were to distribute it, people would be suspicious, but Yunque Summit is a trusted organization.
That's right. Please, rest assured. This batch of medicine will be provided by the city authorities and distributed to all citizens for free. Porcelumex will cover all the costs and losses.
Free anti-corruption medicine? That'll cost a fortune. But it'll definitely bring people here and give us a chance to explain the truth.
Two birds.
Yes. I can spread the word to the workers too. They'll come and get the medicine, and we'll make sure they hear what's really going on.
I do wonder if we're actually going to spread word of the Exaltists to the public, because, well, Eric here knows, Tops definitely knows because, well, they had members that were screwing around with them and got screwed over for it. But the average person doesn't know that there's a doomsday cult in the works.
Yeah.
Works busy for decades, potentially.
Let's do it then. We'll manage the supply point and prevent further chaos in the city tonight.
Okay. We don't know for sure, but I'm going to take a big guess that Hollow Zero was probably in part caused by the Exaltists.
Very likely, and
Try to
also
find a way to stop that gathering in the Hollow ASAP.
Go ahead.
again, I said this before. Like, we've seen cults in other games and such. And many times they usually they just have one or very few competent leaders, and they are just very brainwashed into stupidity.
Yep.
This is one of the rare cases, but that's not the case. They have a lot of competent people, and that's not just they're not brainwashed. They actually believe what they're doing. Well, people brainwash people do that too, but they are competent, dangerously so.
Yeah, you could say that they're less they're less brainwashed, but more indoctrinated, or they were always just evil fucks.
Do they probably see themselves as noble and all that?
Yeah.
Mystics of Swabian Temple.
And that is the most dangerous kind of fanatic, the ones that truly believe that what they are doing is for the greater good.
Yeah, and here's another thing for... Normally when we have very stupid cults, they usually believe in something that's not real. But from what we saw in that last episode, I feel like there is something guiding them with an actual plan.
Yeah.
Probably more than one, I would not be surprised about. Like, the creator is probably the on top, but they probably have a few others underlings that are managing the cults.
Yeah. Watch this game turn into fucking Eternal Darkness in Season 3. Okay, Polkra gets to work again.
3? Eternal... What the heck are you on about?
Yes. They're just making a joke that by the time we get to the 3rd season of this game, it turns into a fucking horror game.
Oh.
Because Eternal Darkness is a rather... I'm not really sure if you'd call them fully... If you'd call it... It's a bit on the knife's edge between known and unknown. But, yeah, back when that launched, it was a really... really good horror game. On the horror side, at least. Never played it myself. The Shifu of Yunquei Summit are so kind. They've never forgotten about us, and they're still willing to give us medicine. Yeah, they're such nice people. Can I really take it for free? I have 2 sick people at home. We're completely broke. It's okay. Really? Thank you, Shifu of Yunquei Summit. I guess to non-members, any member would be considered a Shifu. Since,
maybe?
Well, they're teaching them, or have the capability of teaching them.
Belle, you're back. I just finished analyzing the data on the flash drive. There's a list detailing who took the alleviating water and when.
Okay.
I cross-checked the list against the people who've fallen ill in the city. It turns out they were all early recipients of the alleviating water.
Okay.
Which means the corruption outbreak wasn't random. The Exaltists planned it from the start.
Okay, so what I guess we're going to have it partially confirmed what I probably said earlier. That's, well, they started to corrupt, emit outside the hollow, emit ether, and yeah, just started a chain reaction.
I knew it! They've been waiting for this moment, using the outbreak to spread their influence and rally people into gathering to protest.
That's not all. I also found medicine distribution records from Dr. Lore. Turns out he was the one who contaminated the medicine from the beginning, making it ineffective and triggering the corruption outbreak. The corruption incident in the Hollow was just a test run. Several data observation points in the Hollow have also been marked out. I compared them with the documents from the mayor, and they line up exactly with the observation points that had issues. Those areas showed major miasma fluctuation too. I bet the Exaltists were setting something up in the Hollow. That's why they disrupted the observation data to cover their tracks.
And instead only drew attention to themselves.
Unbelievable. The Exaltists have been laying the groundwork in secret, using the miasma to mask their true objective. They even used us to infiltrate the abandoned areas to find evidence, then turned around and weaponized that to fuel protests against Porcelumex. These people are vile. Oh, can you help me check the current status of those spots with unusual miasma levels? I've got a feeling one of them might be where the Exaltists are hiding.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So I've checked those locations and narrowed it down to one site that stood out. If we head there now, we might be able to catch them.
Okay, as smart as they do make mistakes with this.
Good. We've got him now. Thanks, Wise. I'll gather everyone and head into the hollow right away.
Unless it's a purposefully made mistake, at which point it becomes a lure to, well, draw us in.
Yeah, but it could also be they don't care since... I know that it is sabotage, but part of it feels like it's also an experiment. For we see they experiment with something.
Yeah. It could also be that they don't know about us being able to decipher stuff like this. But yeah. Bell gathers everyone and hurriedly explains the situation.
What? You found their hideout? Awesome! It's finally time to storm in there and teach them a lesson.
Well done. Shifu made the right call putting you in charge of the plan.
Yeah. Now that everything's clear, it's time we give them a taste of their own medicine.
Too bad
Wait.
Shifu can't come with us. Someone's got to stay behind to look after her, too.
Their hideout. Oh. Oh, we're gonna run into...
That thing.
Yeah. But it may be...
Senior, can you stay at Swabian Temple to watch over Shifu and Wise?
Okay. As much as I'd love to join in and help take those bastards down, if that's your request, I'll stay.
Plus, if they've been smart enough to plan all this out, and it's entirely possible that they've got spies keeping an eye on this place, and if everyone were to leave, well, easy for someone to just sneak in and slit a few throats, huh? No, it wouldn't be that easy, but it would still be a lot easier than if everyone was here to kick their asses out.
Rest assured, Junior Hillyan. I'll make sure to give them a few extra punches on your behalf.
Is everyone here? Perfect. Once we're ready, let's head out to find the Exaltist hideout and teach them a lesson they won't forget. Let's go. Perfect. I can't wait to show them what I'm made of. Nope. Let's see. Defense, stun, so...
Man is iron, rice is steel. I make a mean chitlins meal.
I'm tempted, but
and disaster.
it wouldn't really be fitting.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the path I follow.
I kind of want to... On one hand, she is the strongest character I have in everything, but overuse of her... Let's go with Evelyn.
Preparing to move out.
Okay, and one of the others triggers her passive, as you can see in the upper right with the smiley. Okay. And it looks like some of the performance issues are still persisting a bit more.
Yeah, you would think they... I think they need to work normal time and go back and optimize it.
Yeah. So
Like, them saying they stay up all night for this dedicated sounds fine all, but probably it's also been an excuse to actually say they work overtime.
rather they're getting
Because
crunched.
not-
The abnormal data
Yeah.
shows that the Exaltus hideout should be nearby. Careful, everyone. There may be an ambush.
Don't worry, we have the upper hand this time. It's time to teach those bad guys a lesson. Yinhu, let's work together and make sure no one slips through, especially Dr. Lore.
Got it, Senior. Leave it to me.
Dr.
think we
Lore
said it-
must be nearby. We gotta find him.
I think you said it before. Better to delay and do the work proper than rush it, or in this case, work to the bone.
Yeah, something getting loaded. Yep, there we go. Did not think I would actually manage to dodge something there. There we go, Evelyn. Smitty. Okay, one more. Yep, ow. Stop needling me. There we go, just get them stuck in a loop. Or just stun locked. And get sat on.
Finally! All clear.
Okay.
Where the heck are the Exaltus freaks hiding anyway?
Shh! Keep it down, Senior. You'll scare them off.
Where's Dr. Lore hiding? I swear he's around here somewhere. Just
fully
wait
expecting
till I
up this-
find him. He's gonna get what's coming to him.
Okay, I'm fully expecting something to happen with those hotspots.
Those are the Exaltist supplies.
Okay, unguarded and out in the open.
Wait, there's something up there.
High and... Alright, yeah, we can still find... We can find materials still lying around and such to just grab up ourselves. This seems too good to be true. Especially since it looks like they're empty. Yep. Yep.
What a surprise. I didn't think you'd find this place. But perfect timing. I wanted Yunque Summit to witness our great work firsthand. Come, hear the voice of the Creator.
What great work. You're just liars who deceived everyone. Now give up and surrender.
The Overseer was right about you. Yunque Summit never learns. After all these years, you're still blind to the truth. After the old capital fell, you saved those people and relocated them in Waifei Peninsula. But look at them now, slaving away under tops, clinging to survival. Do you think they live dignified lives?
Maybe not, but I'm pretty sure all of them would prefer being alive.
Many knew the risks of the alleviating
sapient.
water, but they still came to us, begging for more. Because it let them relive the wonderful past, even just for a little while.
Right. So a drug dealer isn't responsible for supplying people with the stuff they've gotten them hooked on?
Yunque Summit sacrificed an entire generation of disciples, but what did you get in return? Was it really worth it?
Can you even handle the concept of empathy? Like, accidentally knocked something over. Shoving it aside for later. There we go. Like, can you even comprehend that some people might not do things out of their own, for their own profit?
You twisted freak! Stop spouting nonsense!
So stubborn. You leave me with no choice. Time for you to be reborn through the Creator's refinement!
Yeah, and what a fine example of a moron you are.
Struggle. Try as you might, it'll all be for naught. The will of the Creator cannot be defied!
After everything you've done, you're still spouting this nonsense?
Don't waste your breath on this rotten egg, Senior.
Game. There we go.
Let's show them what we're made of.
Let's see how long you'll last.
I've got this.
I'll cover you.
Nope.
Nothing reaches my defense.
There we go.
Don't cross the line.
And almost finished him with a sit. The miasma in the hollow continues to spread, and Dr. Lore gradually retreats towards the miasma as he yells frantically into his communicator.
Great Overseer, please witness me!
This isn't fucking Mad Max.
I've completed the mission you assigned to me! I've done even more than what you asked for! I will make this ceremony grander than anything you could have imagined!
The Overseer has spoken. Now is the perfect time to prove your devotion.
Right, prove his devotion and cut off a loose end that could be interrogated.
I hear. I understand. The time has come. Overseer Mevarok, join the Creator in bearing witness to my refinement!
Wait, what are you doing?
Dr. Lore injects the serum into himself, and the miasma envelops him. The miasma erupts in dancing flames as he vanishes into it with stuttered shrieks.
May the Creator refine me.
You can't make iron out of fucking slag, so... After Dr. Lore is corrupted, the surrounding miasma calms. Come on. Boss battle time, or did he just get corrupted into a standard minion? Okay, it didn't crash, but yeah, it still have. There we go. It is getting rather annoying that the load times are taking a lot longer. Meanwhile, somewhere within the hollow...
Great Overseer. One of our gathering points was taken out by Yunque's summit.
Okay, where'd you get those shoulder pads? World of Warcraft?
Oh, those are not shoulder pads. Look again and look what's attached to them.
Yeah.
Those are...
There's no need to worry. The rest of the preparations are complete. The plan remains on track.
Wings.
Wings with... tentacles.
Wings?
Something they did with on Diablo series, but still... I'm sometimes disturbed over how many times I can be correct. Even the times when I don't want to be correct. So don't think... So,
guide us. The ritual is sure to succeed.
so people who think I'm gonna go, haha, I'm always right. No. No. I'm not gonna brag about it because there's so many times I regret it.
Yes.
It's a double-edged sword.
Let's get started. Only through the Creator's refinement can we bring true peace to all. True peace.
I didn't think Dr. Lore would enter the miasma willingly and get corrupted.
Okay, so he did just turn into a basic mook or something.
And who was the great overseer he mentioned?
The one who's overlooking all of the cells, I'm assuming.
Is there really a hidden mastermind in the Exaltists? That seems to be the case. Dr. Lore was the one distributing alleviating water, but we've searched his residence and the hideout. We didn't find any equipment that could be used to make alleviating water. I suspect that their real hideout is elsewhere. Right now, our top priority is getting into the hollow and evacuating the crowd.
We can't let them fall victim to the Exaltist sacrifice ritual.
Yeah, maybe they were... I don't think they were fully intending for us to find this right now and such, but we still got, well, lured away with a fake,
If it comes to the
with a
worst,
decoy.
we may need to take out all the Exaltists attending the ritual.
Agreed. But Shifu isn't here. Can we pull this off by ourselves?
And we'll have to.
Belle, Shifu's awake now.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, how is she? Is she feeling better?
It seems like her condition has stabilized. She wants to know what's happening out here.
Seems is different than has.
We don't have much time. I'll tell her.
Oh, wait, Belle. Shifu just got through a rough patch, so try to break it to her gently, okay? She's like a kitty that just got over a nasty cold. One wrong word and she might collapse again.
Okay, I think she might be a bit tougher than that, but still, yeah. They should still continue to take it easy. Or the member count of the summit is going to drop.
Belle, how are things out there?
Shifu, you're awake. Are you feeling better? Don't worry about it. Just focus on resting for now.
That won't be necessary. I'm mostly recovered.
Mostly is not entirely.
Don't dodge my question, Belle. What's happening? The Exaltists are still trying to manipulate the workers, aren't they?
Yeah. We shut down one of their hideouts in the Hollow, but it looks like they still have people elsewhere. Dr. Lore was lost to the miasma, but someone higher up, a so-called overseer, was behind him the whole time. The protest against Tops will be starting soon. I'm just worried they'll trick even more people into gathering in the Hollow, only to sacrifice them as part of their ritual.
From the look on your face, that's not the whole story, is it? No need to hold back. Speak your mind.
Dr. Lore said their overseer knows about Yunque Summit. He even mentioned the time Yunque Summit nearly lost everyone trying to save people during the fall of the old capital. And
oh no.
he said a lot of people know what alleviating water does to them, but they keep taking it just to relive their past. He said trying to stop the ritual is pointless, that we'd just be repeating our past mistakes all over again.
Okay, I have two potential suspicions. The primary one is... in some ways, each one is very similar to Trigger with this, isn't it? That they basically lost everyone. But, like with Trigger, it might be that there was another survivor. Or, with Trigger, it was more an indirect survivor of another group who went through the same thing, but came out different. But I think one of the disciples might have survived and turned to the other side.
Shifu, don't let it get to you. What Dr. Lore said was nonsense. He even walked into the miasma and let himself get corrupted. He had completely lost his mind.
That's enough. Yunque Summit sacrificed an entire generation of disciples to save those in the disaster, but we failed to care for them afterward. And that failure led us here. We mishandled it. It was a mistake on our part. Belle, do you remember what I told you before? About the former High Preceptor Yizhang? My sister?
I remember.
My sister and I grew up as orphans on the streets, begging and digging through trash to survive. But even in the most difficult of times, we never left each other behind. We'd promised we'd live a good life someday, and see the world together. But after we joined Yunque Summit, everything changed. It was all because of the Qingming sword.
Oh?
The Qingming sword? What's that?
It's Yunque Summit's most prized relic, A blade that grants its wielder the ability of a void hunter for a short duration. Some gifted wielders can even push past that limit briefly. Every High Preceptor receives the sword as a symbol of their position.
There's something that powerful? I'm sure it must come with a cost.
You're right. It comes with severe side effects. Wielding it for too long will strip away your memories and your senses, and in the end, your life itself.
Another cursed blade, huh?
That's how my Shifu died, overusing the sword during a dangerous mission.
Losing your senses and memories? That's a high price to pay.
When Yijang became High Preceptor and received that sword, we made a promise that we wouldn't make the same mistake. That's why she and I began researching techniques based on the Qingming sword to suppress its side effects. She became busier with her duties as High Preceptor, but every rune, every line in this talisman, we drew them together. She told me, as long as the Qingming bird is by my side, it's like she's with me too.
The bird that's been following you everywhere.
She also promised that she would never act like our Shifu. She wouldn't sacrifice herself in exchange for the lives of others. However, when the old capital fell, she broke that promise.
There's a hint of sorrow in Yi Qin's expressions as she begins to explain what happened on the day the old capital fell.
When the old capital fell, she pushed herself past the brink, fighting with everything she had to protect the people of Eridu. By the time I reached her, she had exhausted every bit of energy in her. Yet, she still wielded her sword to save those in distress, until her very last breath. I could only stand there and watch her die right in front of me. After the wielder dies, the sword's power goes berserk and affects everything in its vicinity. My last memory of her, she turned to me with a vacant look in her eyes and asked, "Who are you?" My sister had completely forgotten me.
I'm so sorry.
When I was consumed by the miasma, I kept reliving that moment again and again. In my memories, she was always staring at me with that empty look in her eyes and muttering that same question, asking who I was. My sister said something to me in her final moments, but I was hit by the Qingming sword's power surge. I can't remember what she said. Sometimes, I really wish I knew what she said to me. And I'll never know if she felt any regret before she passed. What she did broke my heart. It was devastating. She abandoned me only to meet a dark and tragic end. Was it really worth it? But then, when I recently returned to Waifei Peninsula, I saw them. The people my sister had saved. They're struggling, barely scraping by, but despite their hardships, I saw smiles and hope on their faces. This hope, it came from her. She gave everything to make it possible. I still don't understand why she abandoned me and broke our promise. But now, I know one thing. I can't let down the people she saved. I won't let her sacrifice go to waste.
Do you mean?
Gather everyone and have them meet me at the entrance of Swabian Temple. It's time to put an end to this.
Everyone! A bunch of workers went into the hollow to join the protest.
The question I now have then, where's that sword now?
Yeah, and the cultists somehow know too much details, but at the same time, the soul removes memory. I was not wondering if there's something in connection with the sword and miasma, but also could the miasma take memories and move it elsewhere? Since Bell was able to see someone else's memory.
True. I think that was because they made contact with each other or something, or maybe something with Bell's high ether aptitude control, or whichever it was specifically. Yeah, aptitude is resistance, though it might also be able to measure someone's ability to control it. Not sure. Probably a separate value for that. But yeah, if someone's memories are erased, then yeah, there's a good chance that someone, if someone finds them, because she did. Each one does say that she saw her die, but then again, typical no body, no real death stuff potentially. And no, honestly, but that doesn't matter much either because, well, things getting corrupted in the hollow leads to not many corpses staying a long time, I'm thinking.
Yeah, since if a machine or just the other things can get corrupt into becoming imperial, it doesn't matter if a person is a corpse or alive. Just give it time and yeah.
I tried to talk them out of it, but no one would listen. Rumors are spreading about me being bribed by Porcelumix. No one trusts me anymore. At this point, we're all that's left.
Darn it! I knew there was a mastermind in the Exaltists. Even though Dr. Lore is gone, their plan is still in motion.
What do we do? Should we try to sneak into the gathering and stop them? But Shifu's not doing too well now. Do you really think we can pull this off with so few of us?
We'll have to.
Senior, calm down. Shifu wants us to meet her at the entrance of Swabian Temple. She has something to tell us.
Okay, another step done. And this is probably where we'll be heading for a boss fight. A short while later, everyone gathers in front of Swabian Temple.
Shifu, are you alright?
I'm fine. There's no need to worry.
Okay, we've got Eric on the right, but who are those other two on the opposite left?
Bell told me what happened. Dr. Lore was telling the truth. When the old capital fell, the 12th High Preceptor Yizhang led the disciples into the Hollow on a rescue mission, but only I survived. We've already sacrificed too much to save others. And now, we stand at the same crossroads once again. The Exaltus Overseer has been scheming in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. If I lead Yunque's summit into the Hollow recklessly, we will be caught up in a fierce battle. Some disciples may even lose their lives trying to save those in the Hollow. Yunque's summit will not make the same mistake. We will not pay that same devastating price again.
Shifu, are you saying we're just going to sit here and do nothing?
Ishan Shifu, please, you have to help them.
Yeah! Please, don't abandon us!
No, you misunderstand me. I won't repeat the mistakes of the former High Preceptor. If the situation takes a turn for the worse, all disciples are to evacuate the Hollow immediately. Only I will remain to fight. I, Yixuan, the 13th High Preceptor, will carry on the will of my predecessor. I will do everything to eradicate the Exaltus and restore peace to Waifei Peninsula.
I'm guessing that the generations, quote unquote, of disciples are determined by well, the number of the preceptors. So it's Okay then.
On the night of the old capital's fall 11 years ago, Yunque's summit answered the call and left the mountain to save lives.
Is that the first time we get an actual precise number of how many years it's been?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did it then, and tonight, we shall do it again.
And yeah, there's the bird again. Alright guys, let's head to the Hollow and stop that Exaltist ritual. C1, stay here and protect Wise so we can focus on navigating. Keep an eye on the citizens in the city too. Got it. If any Exaltists start causing trouble in the city or stirring up trouble with the citizens, I'll take care of them. Alright, I'll leave it to you. The rest of you, get ready and move out with me. Okay, I know it's just a cat off screen, but from the direction it's coming, it makes it sound like it's coming from Fufu. Okay. This time I'm going to put an end to it all. Okay, now I'm actually curious if cat sirens or feline sirens can actually purr and such.
We know they can. Remember Polka?
Oh yeah.
Polka, or with
But she got fat catnip, yeah. She is never going to live that one down. Though then again, if someone brings that up, she's probably going to put a pipe bomb onto their pillow.
I think we heard Nikomata as well purr at some point.
Okay, bird in combat modes.
No, if Fufu is a tiger...
I'm at the site, and I've told everyone about the situation. We've got to think of a way to win their trust.
I think people will find it a bit hard to believe that a Bangbu will come robbing up and tell them they're about to get sacrificed to some
I
cult.
suspect the Exaltists are behind them. They must be hiding something.
Yeah, I was gonna say is...
Wise is right.
My bad.
There's something wrong with the miasma in this area.
If Fufu is indeed a tiger siren, as she claims, she cannot purr. Many larger cats, like lions, tigers, cannot purr.
I think Casual Geographic brought that up at some point.
Yeah.
I should rewatch some of their stuff to just dust up on some stuff.
How about we
Same.
clear out the miasma around here? We might find something that shows everyone what the Exaltists are really up to.
Like, they're good YouTubers, just don't binge watch a lot of the episodes. Just take a break a few days before you go for more. Like, too much of their they are good YouTubers. I repeat, they are good, just... How to say this?
They can be a bit overwhelming, also Oscar.
Yes. Overwhelming, definitely, and it can obviously make people a bit paranoid as well.
Got it. I'm counting on you. I'll stick around and keep trying to convince them. There might be Exaltists nearby. Be careful, everyone.
Or maybe not paranoid, more like...
Something's going on up ahead.
Ethereals! Watch out!
They basically can, you watch a few videos, then you watch something else before you return to them, just to...
Cleanse the palate a bit.
Yes. Again, they're good. I recommend them, just... Careful with the portions.
Go! Just power slap the hell out of them. Too late. Okay, last one. Okay, there we go. Okay, at the absolute least, this should hopefully clue people the fuck in that they should move the fuck out here.
That gave me a scare! Those ethereals were trying to ambush us!
Looks like there's someone over there.
Hello, the fuck is... Okay. Thank goodness you're not with the Exaltists. My friend and I came to the gathering, but we got surrounded by Exaltists. They dragged us to a nearby cellar. Never expected there to be Exaltists here. And they say the Overseer is nearby, preparing some kind of ritual. So, is the cult somewhat? No, or is it probably more that... I think people might be aware around here a bit because we've been trying to spread the word about some cults. So that's what they probably know the name from and such. Just didn't think it was true until, well... It must be that Exaltist Overseer Dr. Lore mentioned. He must be nearby. I don't know. I pretended to pass out. I didn't even dare open my eyes. I managed to sneak out when they weren't paying attention after they left the cellar. My friend is still locked up down there. Please, I'm begging you. Go to the cellar and rescue my friend. Also, it looks like the Exaltists set up some devices nearby, creating that weird barrier. If you can find those control devices, we should be able to break the barrier. Try looking around the area. Okay, you can find a prismatic emitter and refractor nearby. Use the revelation ability to confirm the device, emit a laser, and use the refraction device to guide the laser to the shield, causing it to dissipate. Okay. Oh, very obvious where it is. Okay, then. Just need to complete the chain. Okay, so basically ether force fields? Okay.
Good! We cleared out a lot of miasma. Wise, how are things on your end? Did you find anything unusual?
Nothing so far. And I haven't seen any Exaltists. Something feels off. Maybe they're hiding and preparing for the ritual?
That's very likely. The miasma around here is way off. The Exaltists must be behind it. We'll keep clearing out the miasma and investigating the area. You be careful, Wise.
Don't worry. I'll let you know if anything happens.
Yeah,
Hey, should be all good now.
They're likely working with some other ritual than the one we faced before, so they may not even need to be nearby.
Around here. Well, I kind of want to see it for myself.
We'll ask and... Oh, great. Is that lore?
Doctor.
Let's see. In the twilight state, exalting hymnist will summon ethereals from miasma growths and will continue summoning enemies until defeated, so should be prioritized. Oh, great, they've got fucking summoners.
Is this the danger they were talking about?
Okay, just
It's coming our way.
ignore literally everything else.
Wait a sec. Why are there more and more of them? Must be him. He's drawing them in. All right then. Let's take him out first.
Is this... I think I made a typo?
What exactly are the Exaltists planning?
Oh, okay, their summons vanish once they die.
They're setting up some kind of ritual.
Okay.
She can say he.
Watch out for the miasma.
Okay.
Careful. There's a lot of miasma around here. It'd be bad if we touched it.
We saw the character, it was a dude. He kept calling him, he, him. However, the top subtitle said she, her.
Okay, I missed that. Kind of busy
So I
trying to
think-
kill him.
So I think...
There's a heavy stench of miasma in the air.
Yeah, error there.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find some clues up ahead.
These obstacles. I believe we can remove them using the disintegration technique.
Okay.
Let me give
Then
it a
just
shot.
go for the core.
There should be a clue somewhere around here.
Why are the... oh. That's what's sparkling, not the actual hatch. Oop, something
Watch
loading
out!
in.
A bunch of ethereals are heading this way. Yeah. It's like something's hidden in the miasma around here. Reality and illusion. Evil shall be purged.
Okay. It's a bigger version of the other asshole. There you go. And another one that gets sat on. Okay. More of them. Okay. Okay. I might need to check up some old footage and such, but I think the name of the effect that you're triggering on the enemy appearing, I think that is relatively new. Just scratch the last one to death.
Good. That's the last of them.
Okay. There, and there.
It's here.
Okay, for a second I thought I was going to set up a trap or something. There's going to be another summoner.
Bell, the miasma around here seems to be thinning out. Is everything okay on your end?
We've already cleared out the surrounding miasma coagula, but the clues we've gathered so far aren't enough. We need to find more.
Master, an abnormal area has been detected nearby. It is emitting a large amount of unusual energy signals.
Energy signals? Maybe the Exaltists placed something over there. Let's go have a look.
Okay, please be careful.
Yeah, unless we find where this overseer is.
Seems to have dissipated.
There shall be spared.
Until we find where this overseer and the main part of this ritual is taking place, this is all just distractions and decoys. Okay, where's the
Careful,
fuck?
you guys. There's a lot of miasma coagula here.
It looks kinda gross. I definitely don't want to touch it.
We gotta rescue the rest of them and stop the Exaltists.
Yeah, it's time to teach them a lesson.
Let's find that basement first.
Yeah,
Based on what Banshee said, it should be around here somewhere.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was a lure
Doesn't
to,
look like any
well,
of the
ambush
Exaltists
us.
are around. Where'd those creeps go?
Yeah, this
Are
is
they
stinking
out
of an
preparing
ambush.
for the creators' gathering, or was it a feast?
Neither. I think they called it the Creator's Refinement.
Whatever it is, it's going to be bad news for us.
What's happening here? So many superior ethereals are guarding this place. Everyone, stay sharp.
Allow me, Cuckoo.
Okay, there we go. You must be getting close if we're getting the big beasts, huh? Oop.
I think we can go that way. Everyone watch out!
You will be ground to dust.
How about no? Too early. And too late there. Through. Okay. I'm saving up the ultimates for something else. We're going to be facing something even worse, so I'm saving it for that.
Hello! Something weird over there! Looks like the Exaltists are active around here. We might be able to find some clues.
Okay, but when I was saying that there was something weird, I thought they meant like a device or something, because that light with those two next to it looked like some sort of device at a distance.
These are experiment logs for the medicine? What in the world are the Exaltists up to?
Okay. Conversion reports.
A report on turning live animals into miasma? Turning animals into miasma? That's horrible!
Heavy record book.
Those refugees from earlier, were they all test subjects? So they're holding this ritual to turn all of those people into miasma? Look,
Oh, great. That way they can basically make a self-perpetuating... yeah... disease...
Bell, I got your video message. It's just as we thought. The Exaltists hit a large amount of miasma at the gathering site. I'm showing everyone the video now. It's time to show them the truth behind this gathering. Once they see it for themselves, they'll be willing to leave the Hollow. I'm sure of it.
Great. I'll leave the evacuation to you. We'll stay nearby to keep an eye on things and make sure everyone's safe.
Cool. Once we get everyone out of there, we can go all in and give those Exaltist creeps what they deserve.
Then we also risk going close to that miasma bomb. Okay. Or might it be too late already?
That's great, Bell. They're finally willing to evacuate. I'll guide them out of
Will
the
it be in
Hollow,
time?
leaving the rest to you.
Because it's still a large gathering.
Folder. Maybe it can get the elevator working.
Okay. Guiding that amount of people out is going to take time. So...
Or am I just imagining it?
And we found their testing area.
Feels like something spooky might pop out.
Don't put that evil on me, Junior! Why would you say something like that?
No, I'm just...
Okay, no time for banter. Something big here. Hello, obese beetle. Let's see, sheer damage and miasmic shields. Rupture characters deal sheer damage that ignores enemies' defenses, dealing damage even against bosses with miasmic shields. Simple as that. Kinda.
This kind of thing was in the basement.
Guy looks so weird. The monster created by those Exaltist freaks.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Senior, this one looks pretty tough.
I think it's not just a beetle in that thing.
Okay, that's the shield up.
Calling
Break
it an
that.
abomination might be more correct.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. There we go. Breakthrough. There we go.
Barry, can you shut down this lab?
Master, we need to shut down this facility. Its
Yeah, but
power
can
circuit
you?
is nearby. You can disable it to cut the power to the area.
Okay. Hello.
Let me see where the circuit is. All right, the power's been cut. Looks like this might be an Exaltist base. There could be something useful in here.
Really? This place gives me the creeps. Feels like monsters could jump out at any second.
Yeah, it looks like they're taking a page from Umbrella, huh?
Don't worry, Fufu. As long as we stay together, the monsters won't get the chance to pick us off one at a time like in those scary movies.
Did you have to...
Don't say stuff like that! You're making it worse. Let's hurry up, investigate what we need to, and get out of this place.
Shut off the power, and just let PubSec handle the investigation.
Okay. Okay, apparently the hitbox for it is still here. Okay.
And is it refinement? Oh.
Huh? This device looks kinda weird.
Yeah, refining them into miasma to make even more victims.
Oh, it's not only that. Miasma is one thing. I think it's more than just miasma. We seem to having more powerful ethereals that look more refined as well. I think it's... We saw in the early games, many of the ethereals looked rather crude, but the stronger ones looked more and more proper, like they were better designed, like if something was designing them.
Yeah, it's likely they're using the miasma as a resource for improving ethereals, or just...
Yeah. I think anything they make is trying to refine it. They're refining miasma. They're very refining whatever they are having as soldiers. They're trying to refine to have a good soldier for each role and whatever not. And whatever else they need it to do.
Anyway, what's this weird thing for?
Suspicious miasma device. A strange device found in the Exaltist underground base, appearing to contain traces of miasma. Okay, I'm guessing that is supposed to be a lot more filled.
This thing has miasma residue in it. Maybe it's related to the abnormal miasma in this area.
You're right. Maybe the Exaltists are using this to control the miasma. But this is not the time to analyze it. Let's defeat the rest of the Exaltists first.
Yeah.
We can get the mayor's help to study this thing when we get back.
Just how many people have the Exaltists fooled? We've gotta stop that ritual before they hurt anyone else.
You're not with the Exaltists? Great. Great. Someone's here to save me. They just injected me with some kind of medicine. My legs aren't working right. No way, even if I have to crawl, I'm getting out of here. I saw it. There's a shadow inside the hollow, watching me. So they weren't lying to me. Everything the Exaltists said were true. They seem to have been injected with some sort of drug, leaving them in a daze. I heard it. The Overseer's nearby. And they want to turn me into a vessel for miasma. I won't let them. I seem to have been injected, yeah. Where am I? How did I get here? Stay back. Stay away from me. I'm not your test subject.
They are harvesting them.
Yeah, to make more miasma. Also, hello, knights. Miasma or ethereals.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, they've been doing this for a long time, and now harvesting, like, it's a harvest. They've been allowing it to grow in them for a while, and now they are,
reaping.
for lack of a better term, yeah, ripe enough for harvest. Bloody heck.
There we go. You with the fucking roly-polies.
Yeah, some of these are horrifying.
That's the last of them. Everyone holding up okay?
These sort of looks a bit like this, like fucking Droidicas, but, well, organic-ish. Let's see. Night, I'm doing good. Just finished watching the 2.6 special program. Don't really care for the new faction, but they're buffing my husband. They're giving him new attack animations and more. Okay. The surrounding miasma intensifies. It seems the Exalted ritual site is nearby. Everyone notices the strange air and decides to take a short break and discuss how to proceed. Hello, Eric. Okay. At this point, a decent amount of the victims have to have been brought out, though it would fully depend on the amount of people, because a large group like that, in a hollow, you'll probably have to guide them out in groups instead.
They can only fit so many people onto those, what's it called again? Things they go into the hollow with.
The trams, yeah.
Yeah.
It is in the water, so they need the heads for the tram stations and such. Because I don't think people are swimming back.
Yeah, and they can only hold so many people at once, so...
Yeah.
No wonder they choose this location. This is good writing. This is a call that is actually horrifying.
Yeah, horrifyingly smart.
And what they do.
The miasma concentration is getting stronger around here. It looks like the ritual site must be nearby. Also, I thought of this earlier, but I'll say it now. Soylent Green and miasma are people. Or is people.
Wait, what?
You never heard the Soylent Greens thing?
I only heard it by name, but that's it. I never heard any else about it.
I haven't seen the actual movie that's from, but basically it's a foodstuff that is, well, harvested from people. So, yeah.
Oh.
And the miasma is basically Soylent Green in this case, only it's airborne. Let's see, Knight, where are you all at now? I generally can't remember where this is in the story. We're still in chapter 1, though I think we are about to hit the finale of it, or the finale of chapter 1.
Actually, BRB, need to fix something first, so wait, please.
Okay. Let's see. But basically, we're interrupting the big ritual that the Overseer is preparing. And I presume that he may be the boss of this, though might just as well that they run off and let us fight someone. Yeah, fight someone else. Pardon for that. Let's see. We've still had a bit of slowdown here and there, but less so than the last time we streamed, I think. Let's see. Where is this? Where did I? Oh, there it is. Okay. Still got my old phone around because I need to transfer stuff and install certain apps, and so on the new one still, because I'm just, well, freaking lazy. I need to. I have processed all but yesterday's stream, but I do need to upload and publish them again still. So yeah, I'm behind on that. Also, another thing I'd wanted to bring up at any point, but well, we kept running into stuff that was drawing attention at the moment. Yeah, one of the things I've heard people complain about with this season is that a lot of people seem to not like the more mystical elements and such, but well, I will fully admit that they are putting it pretty heavy on here, especially with how easy Bell is able to learn and execute those new skills and such. But are people forgetting that, well, the whole thing with Miyabi's sword going mad and such, and the mystical side of that? Yeah, like they could have definitely eased in with it a bit more here, or a lot more. But yeah, to say that there was no magic stuff or such at all in the first season is a complete lie.
And I kind of agree that they're overreacting. And plus, we've been early on hinted that something is going on with Eldritch Horror and such. And with Eldritch Horror, that is definitely magic or something close to magic. It's only, I would say, a science we yet to understand, which is, you could very much say, magic.
Yeah.
Oversimplification, and it kind of is true in many ways.
One thing I often hear said that magic is just science that isn't understood yet. It's just that with a lot of mystical stuff, it's very it's very obtrusive as to how it will actually want to behave and such. And then you have worlds and such where magic seems to be alive itself in a way.
Yeah, or at least have some understanding of it, but I'm still researching it. But I learned some things like, don't do this, and all that.
Let's see, Knight. Yeah, the biggest complaint for people is that it's not based in an urban-based environment and stuff like in Season 1. But if it had been, the complaints probably would have been that it was more of the same as Season 1.
Yeah. Okay, this is one of those complaints I would probably ignore if I feel like, okay, it's basically no one's happy.
Yeah.
And it's kind of one of those critiques that feels rather... They need to do something to be able to move with the story. If they stay one place too long, yeah, there's only so much they can do. Like, sure, the city is huge. You can open more areas in the city, but we said this in other streams. We've been wondering, are the other villagers and stuff, like, Blazewood was basically in another village. But now we have this, so we know that there are other places outside of Eridu. Because Eridu is the last major city of that scale.
Yeah, I did want to say, yeah, like, did people forget that the entire Tour de Inferno chapter took out in basically fucking Australia? In the wildlands?
Yeah.
Okay, but we'll see how things go as we continue on. I was going to have you leave the Hollow, but if you run into any Exalted goons on your way out, that'd be even more dangerous. Things are pretty urgent, and I can't spare Fufu or Yinhu to escort you. When the combat starts, just hide somewhere safe and keep yourself out of trouble. Did I forget to read the first line? Got it. Don't worry, Shifu. I'll be careful. Yeah, since we are still not a combat character, and hopefully never will become one. Like, we've basically gone from mission control to combat medic-ish, I guess? You're not even combat medic, just medic of a sort. Okay, we've been hearing this fucking thing every time we've been in here. And, of course, they're going to have their fucking ritual here. And let's see, Knight. Yeah, they probably would have been, but I personally myself loved this chapter and its background music and its story writing. I shall lurk now, though, as I play with my friends. Okay. Have fun.
I like this as well, and it kind of makes sense since they've been hinting about the cult for a while, and kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Especially we want a actual horrifying cult that actually is drawing Eldritch horror magic.
And like you said earlier, you can't please everyone. Like, some people are going to have... everyone is going to likely have a different favorite chapter in the first season. So there's going to be chapters in this season that some people are going to love and others that they're going to absolutely hate it. And whatever is going to happen here, we're probably going to hate being subjected to it. But there they are.
You are just in time. The ceremony has just begun.
Is that the fucking swords?
What, different sword?
Oop.
The Creator's will. It's no more than a petty excuse for you to deceive the world.
Nope. Walk pound defeats fucking swords. Yep.
Watch out! She's changing her attack pattern!
Nope. Yep. Mistimed. Mistimed. And wrong dance. Nope. Yep. Okay, it seems that they're immune to being stuck. Oh, real freaking aggressive now. Okay. Full circle. And go all out. Okay, that's half their health gone. And phase 2? Phase 2. This red glow to everything isn't helping things because it makes it hard to see the red signs.
Miasma around us is thinning out. Let's finish her off while we got the chance.
Yep, wrong. There. Okay. They're about to break, yep.
Tell your Creator to watch carefully.
Nope. Phase 3.
The Exaltus machinations end here.
Yep.
Be quiet! Don't speak with her voice!
Your talent will become a weapon that can protect everyone. You'll go further than all of us.
You're nothing but an illusion!
Stranger.
Is this a dream?
Please, tell my sister.
Or a memory?
Her big sister isn't selfless, nor great. If I don't put an end to this disaster tonight, my Yishan will be shattered along with Eridu.
Yishan.
What I'm doing isn't to save the world. It's just to save her. My Yishan. Live on. This is our promise.
understand you like this and walk the same path.
Yin Yang.
13th generation High Preceptor of Yunquei Summit, Yishwen. I shall wipe out all evil.
Listen and obey.
No.
Is the Creator's blessing. All your struggles are in vain.
Watch out! She's manipulating the miasma!
It's time to end this!
Sit still, you bitch. Okay, so it's not them, or maybe... Doesn't matter now, kick their fucking ass. Gotcha. Gotcha again. Okay. Yep. Moment of invulnerability again. Not anymore. Okay, full circle.
Purge corruption, restore clarity. Obliterate form and spirit. Out decree, evil shall be purged.
Double up. And finish this bitch. Laugh all you fucking want. Yep. Gotcha.
Cycle of yin and yang.
Finish this.
Evil shall be purged. Break.
Yep. Bye-bye. Get your fucking bell rung. Yeah, we kind of might have forgotten a bit that she is ranked among the Void Hunters. So, yeah.
Bloody heck.
At the absolute least, if the chapter end cutscenes don't disappoint.
Yeah, the story only is so good, for very good. Just they need some more optimizing within the areas.
Maybe have some stuff preload a bit earlier. Well. After thwarting the Exaltist Overseer's plot, the miasma around them begins to dissipate. Though the hollow remains perilous, the malice once lurking in the shadows finally seems to be receding. After briefly checking the surroundings, the group from Yunquei Summit guides the trapped victims out of the hollow to receive treatment. With the Exaltist's plot finally brought to an end, the long dark night seems at last to be giving way to a sliver of dawn.
We finally defeated the Overseer! No one will fall victim to their lies again!
But it is still only chapter 1 of a season, so...
Eric, how are those people who attended the gathering? Are they alright?
We just met those people who made it out of the hollow. They said they saw the Exaltists preparing for a strange ritual when they were evacuating. Everyone finally believes us. Those who drank the alleviating water are getting medical checkups right away to see if their health has been affected. Porcelumic said they'll cover the cost, and they hope to restore our trust in them. Everyone in Waifei Peninsula owe Yunquei Summit our thanks for preventing a major catastrophe. You saved all of us again. We can't thank you enough.
Yeah, I'm guessing at this point Porcelumax realized that Yeah, they're going to need to invest here a bit so that their production line doesn't fall quiet from all of their fucking workers getting turned into, well, toxic gas.
Yeah, and they are in charge of something extremely important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Without your help, our friends would have died in the hollow.
Thank you, Mystics from Yunkui Summit. If you'd like, we can make you a special signboard. No, we'll make you a custom silk banner.
I want to join Yunkui Summit. Do you need someone to sweep the floors? I'm great at cleaning.
Hang on! Calm down!
Fufu, let me teach you a technique to handle situations like this.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
A technique? What technique?
Observe.
Yishuan's face turns pale, a coughing fit overwhelms her and she seems to stumble. The crowd starts to panic.
Shifu, are you okay? I know everyone is excited, but Shifu is exhausted from fighting in the hollow. She needs some rest.
Sorry, we were a little worked up.
Okay, I think, at least in part, this is faked. In part, probably not.
All right, everyone. Let's take care of the rest of our business first. The heroes from Yunkui Summit need their rest. We can thank them properly later.
After the excited workers leave, Yishuan finally returns to normal. The started Yunkui Summit members return to Suibyan Temple to rest.
Oh, everyone's so enthusiastic. Too enthusiastic for me to handle.
Also, probably about half of them want to pet her.
So Shifu's technique is faking illness. He almost had me for a moment. Well, at least we can get a proper break now that the Exaltists are gone for good.
Yeah, gone from here, but probably not for good.
Yeah, and from what they said before dying, may the creator refine them, I don't think they see a failure as a major thing, like, this failed. And then analyze what went wrong and improve from there. Like, it's likely just a minor setback for them.
Yeah, and
in their eyes, at least.
We took out the head, but the rest of the snake's body probably coiled up somewhere else, and this was just one cell. Yes.
Yeah, for them, we have more overseers. Sorry, one.
Yeah, there's probably there's other cells. They're likely operating in other areas.
Not yet. We can't let our guard down. The Exaltists had their roots deep here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more trouble ahead.
And yeah, there's still members and collaborators, infiltrators. They still got the body may have been decapitated, but their claws are still stuck in the area.
We've resolved the immediate crisis. We still need to tie up any loose ends.
Yeah. Like last time they saved the people, but they forgot they didn't take care of them after the apparent victory, and well, that led to this area being abandoned and basically turning into a corpo town.
Shifu is right. We still have many questions left unanswered. We don't know anything about the underground research facility or those strange objects we found.
Yep.
Feels like this is just the beginning.
Don't you worry.
Yeah.
We won't sit back and let the Exaltists do as they please. I don't care if it's the Overseer or anyone else. If they show up, we'll knock them down.
Yeah, at the absolute least, whatever research they were doing there, the results of that have probably been spread to other cells.
Yeah.
Shifu, Damien is calling us.
Put him on. Let's see what he has to say.
Mystics of Yunkui Summit. I heard about your triumph over the Exaltist Overseer in the Hollow. On behalf of Porcelumex, I would like to thank you for saving Waifei Peninsula and restoring the reputation of Tops. The Exaltists have been operating in secret throughout Yve Peninsula. But thanks to you, Porcelumix was able to defuse the crisis and stop the catastrophe in time.
You're going to try and claim credit for this, aren't you, you fuck?
To prevent similar incidents from happening again, we'll need to invest more capital and strengthen management across the Porcelum sector.
Is that going to actually go towards your workers as well?
And now, I'm finally in a position to negotiate with the higher-ups.
Okay.
Wait a second. Why does it sound like you're cashing in on this disaster?
Because he is.
Oh, you're overthinking it. I simply wish to harness more resources so I can better support my employees. It was my pleasure working with you, Mystics of Yunquay Summit. I hope we will have another chance to cooperate with each other.
Yeah, I did call him Mr. Lesser Evil earlier, huh? Oh, now that the major evil is gone, time to set our sights on him then.
As for improving your employees' working conditions, I expect you to follow through. I'll be watching. Since Yunquay Summit has returned and resolved this crisis for you, we won't be turning a blind eye to what happened 11 years ago.
Rest assured, Ishwan Shifu. You and everyone from Yunquay Summit have my gratitude. I will not go back on my word.
Just don't get in our way.
I have other matters to attend to. Heroes of Yunquay Summit. Until we meet again.
This guy. He really knows how to use every opportunity to climb the corporate ladder.
Let him. We don't walk the same path. Oh, you may hand over what we recovered from the Exalta base to the mayor. It'll suffice as a report of our investigations. If we can find out the purpose of the device, we might finally get a lead on what the Exaltists were really planning.
Yeah, I doubt their plan was only to just make more miasma.
Got it, Shifu. I'll deliver it soon.
Awesome! The investigation has finally wrapped up. But we still don't know where Belle's teacher is. And we're also clueless about where that photo came from.
Thank you for helping us investigate, Fufu. Belle and I believe that as long as we keep at it, we'll eventually get to the truth.
Plus, with things calmed down, now it'll be easier to find anyone who might know where it is.
Now we'll just have to follow the trail slowly from here. Anyway, taking down the Exaltists was a big win. We'll keep looking for clues about the photo later, one step at a time.
Okay. Investigation zone mode that dropped way too quick again. Okay.
Belle, I had Fairy look up videos and recordings of Yve Peninsula, but still no sign of teacher. We tried to keep things light while talking to the others earlier, but I've been feeling a little uneasy this whole time. That photo, it's just like an illusion in the miasma. What if none of it was real? What if teacher was never in Yve Peninsula to begin with, and the whole thing was just a deception by the Exaltists?
And what reason would they have to lure us here, though?
And you were attacked on the way here. I'm starting
Or
to think that was part of their setup.
But,
They created the miasma and hosted a ritual. But why? What are the Exaltists really after?
Wise, we shouldn't jump to conclusions. Even if we have doubts about the photo, we still have to investigate the Exaltists and get to the bottom of what really happened back then. As long as we keep digging, we'll find out what they're really up to.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I let my nerves get the better of me. We'll figure this out, step by step. As long as we stick together, we'll get to the truth eventually.
meanwhile, deep within the Lemnian Hollow, a gathering continues. Because again, we took out one arm, but there's still plenty of branches.
Lady Sarah, we've been attacked. The ritual was interrupted. We've also heard that the Overseer, he
And with a power vacuum, someone will fill that sooner or later.
How many times have I told you? What you see with your own eyes isn't necessarily the truth.
And they've already gathered a fuck ton of miasma anyways.
All you need to do is remain faithful. That's it. My lord, is everything on schedule?
Okay, so the fucker can regenerate or respawn or something.
That memory, I already have it.
Oh.
The plan can proceed.
I told you!
Great. It's getting late. Weiss, you should get some rest. Lots happened these past couple days. Let's get some rest and unwind. Was that supposed to be Yishuan's sister?
Wait. Homunculus?
Okay, not sure if these are supposed to be here yet, or if they're part here for a quest. How is Paolo's daughter doing? She's still crying, but I managed to comfort her until she fell asleep. When she calms down a bit, I can take her out for a walk, and figure out a way to cheer her up. Yeah, I guess that's all we can do for now. Let's take our time and help her work through this. Okay. So, minor spoiler, but upcoming character. Or characters.
With that design...
Yeah.
It's
like seeing a getting a screenshot of Yu-Gi-Oh with Yugi in a crowd. Just say, where is Spot the anime protagonist, huh?
Oh, bloody heck.
It's about time I should take a break. Rest. You close your eyes and quickly fall into a deep sleep. That is chapter 1 done.
But yeah, you see what I mean about this is a cult we can actually take serious and actually be afraid of. Oh, there are many cults you can still be afraid of still normally, but this is a very well written one.
Okay, so that's why it's skipped these. We need to reach level... Okay, I'll need to work on that then. With the temple. Okay, and this at level 15. Okay.
Well, there are
Continue
some...
sweep on restraint.
Yeah, we have some side missions to do then.
And an agent story. The Jufufu agent story Legend of the Tiger Warrior has been recorded and can be viewed in the video archive.
Nice. Also, how much time do we have remaining for... I think you mentioned yesterday we might have a shorter stream today? Or something?
Yeah, with the main story, if it were to go on too long, we'd have to call it early. Because I do have to go to the swimming group attending keeping thing after this. Which would be... Basically, I'd have to leave 15 minutes after after 5 p.m. We started at 1 p.m., so... let's see.
Alright, so we still have some time then.
Okay, we can dispatch someone here. Okay.
So, yeah, we should have time to do some of these other things then.
Yeah, and the agent story, business policy.
Wait, will we really have enough time to do the agent story as well?
At least part of it, at the absolute least. Let's see. Let's set the discovery workshop and research some new items. You can see new items you can get through discovery. There's a space missing. Here are the details of each item. Spirit cleansing pouch. Herbal remedies. Special herbal remedy crafted and sold at Sweet Beyond Temple. Here are the required materials and rewards for discovery. Okay, discovery check. New items will invite residents to try them out, and you can also get wish letters. Okay. Congrats, development and testing of the new product went super smoothly. Let's see, quick results, no time wasted, the daily dose keeps the doctor away. But now the apple stand salesman is mad that no one's buying their apples. Does it treat hair loss? Makes everything taste amazing. Head to the workshop next and start crafting those goods. Okay. 5 craftable. We can craft a frick ton of them. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably have to do most of this off stream. Because this does sound a little... yeah, this will take more time. Or this will take quite a bit of time. Yeah, a small-ish management game or mini game on it. And we're already at level 3, so it shouldn't take too much to really have to go through, have to spend too much time on this. Plus, we can already level up now. Let's see, craft 1 and, oh, again another level. Okay, 1 adventure in production area 2, and the ether compass discovery. Okay. Let's see. 15 minutes. Okay, select Bamboo. Let's see. Let's send you on this. Or we can just, yeah, auto-select. Okay, dispatch. And discovery. Okay, that needs to be completed first. And we get a second spot here. Okay. Yeah, but we can't craft anything because we used everything already there. We can obtain those. We're already selling those. Okay. Yeah, I'll record when I'm busy with that, but probably won't be doing much with it. What are you two up to? Also, Wise got his clothes. We should put our heads together. Can I get what Wise was saying again? What's your take on this? Okay, let's at least have a chat. Here you are, Belle. What are you guys talking about? You look... Perfect timing, Junior. I was just about to call for you. You got a minute? There's something I want to discuss.
I need to say this. I know what they mean with Junior, but here's the thing. That's the only time I ever seen Junior used for someone that's a student son. Normally, all the times Junior is for someone's son or daughter.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's hard to not accidentally get confused at times. You got to read what I said there.
No, I was just backing out of it. It seems that by reaching level 4 or 5, we got enough to progress with the story. But that'll probably start chapter 2. So, instead I'd say we... Let's see, we should be able to access the archive here. Yep. Okay. Nope, and immediately jumps there. Okay, Legend of the Tiger Warrior. Okay, that... We have in the past only been able to do like 2 of these per stream, but I think we should at least be able to get the first part. Actually, I'm not seeing... Okay, either this is one very long one, or it's just not showing the first ones, because the other ones... just as an example... oh, right, we can't replay it. But yeah, the other ones, yeah, have been split into 3 like this. With...
Oh, so yeah, I don't think we dare to start that one then. just in case. Either it's short or very long.
Yeah.
No, those give us a chance to do all the minor side missions, so we don't have them pile up too much again.
Good point. Right, we've got these areas now as well to explore. What is that signal or symbol? Up for my ass. Okay, it's one of the bulbs. That's the icon. Actually, now that we're also here, though we don't... We don't have Fufu as a character, so they won't be showing up for any social interactions. Plus, we'd probably need to finish their agent story as well. We've had that with others. The VR club is over here, but not unlocked yet, apparently. Will probably happen in Chapter 2.
Yeah. How much time do we have remaining?
An hour and a half, though. We could call it a bit early. Is there something going on over... Oh, it's... A bang book can probably be upgraded. Yeah. We're getting to the point where this is also starting to become a bit inconvenient with how much we need to scroll down, huh? So... That's... Okay, so... Yeah, now... That's why they brought this back, but instead of just being a single line that goes from left to right, it's actually now getting rid of 3x3. So they brought something old back in a new and better way.
Yeah. Oh, bloody. Have you had more time to 5? I would say let's do it. But now? Like, yes, 1.5 an hour is a lot. Though probably less by now. But none of us, especially you, don't have it since you do under the playing this, do not know how long they are.
Welcome in.
Yeah.
What mods are you going for this time?
Like the other times we actually had some knowledge about it.
Oh, there you are. Okay, just upgrade you. Or update you, as it says instead. Nice little detail. Yep. Okay, that's just... Is it just me, or does this one look especially stupid?
Exterior look bouncy and cute ain't easy, you know?
A mix of stupid and... cocky?
Yeah, also... I'm not the only one who's thinking HAL 9000 as a headset.
Can you repeat that?
A HAL 9000 as a headset from, like, Space Odyssey.
Someone just asked me why I wear sunglasses indoors. Well, obviously because it's cool.
I'm concerned for... I've never seen a headset like that.
Also, on that line with Enzo, at least his are more colored than dark, so...
Have a good one, and please, come again.
Okay, let's, at the absolute least as well, go to the next day, and maybe... You do a quick check.
Do we have any side missions at all that are new that we can do, or?
And there are some. Zone investigation squads. Alright, yeah, for when we go in there automatically to swap over. Let's see. I keep forgetting how to get to... Not here. There. Okay. Yeah, right stick here. Let's see. Oh, we can get an upgrade with that. Okay. Or we've done the upgrade, so we can get the rewards. Let's see. Mockingbirds. Yeah, we don't have Hugo, so none of that with him. But we can and have found Vivian we have found them hanging around, so I should go chat with them with that. Oh. Okay, so Yishuan is now available to find. Yep. And yeah, Fufu, we need to get her. And Pan as well. There's a certain someone missing here. But yeah, I don't think we I'm not like maybe he becomes a playable character later to be added, but we'll have to see. It's already been most of the season, though. On one hand, it would be a bit of a shame to not have him as a combat character, but on the other hand, just having all of the major, minor side characters, that's a lot of prefixes, be a playable character would get a bit much over time. Also, hello, Rena. Yep, and Cookie. Looks like he's pretending to be asleep. What's wrong, Rena? Ah, hello, manager. It's just a small matter. My ribbon fell to the ground and was taken away by this kitten as a trophy, so I followed it all the way here. I could take it back by force, but doing so would go against the refined sensibilities of Victoria housekeeping. So I've been thinking of a way, or ways, to get the kitten to return the ribbon to me willingly. Good luck with that. Willingly? There's no way. Yes, there must be an amicable way to get the scarf back. Didn't you just say it's a ribbon? Think of it as a customer who is moody, unpredictable, and uncommunicative. They look like they are dozing off, but they are actually secretly observing the maid's every move. Now that's a real tricky customer. And it's very protective of the scarf, so we need to think carefully about why it loves this scarf so much. If we could understand its feelings and know its true needs... Probably
Sounds
not
familiar?
Scat.
Have you been having something similar happening to you recently?
With Oscar constantly sleeping on the bed?
Specifically on a towel?
Yep. The funny thing is that I was only using that towel as a blast... Actually, the one that he's been sleeping on the most lately isn't even that one. But the other one, the yellow one, I've been using that as a... Yeah, just a backrest on the... my chair here. So, it could be that it's, well, has the scent and such, but it could also just be because he prefers laying on the material. Because it is soft. Cats are very tactile creatures and such, since, well, for sensitive paws that they need to stand on everything with. But it could just be that they prefer how this stuff feels over the actual, well, blankets. Or bed covers, whatever the name specifically is. Also, VC Face, can you not have me, come on.
Oh dear.
Okay, apparently VC Face just wants to dab or something. But yeah, it's definitely not because it looks like a snake, because cats don't like snakes. I thought about that too, but this is a spare scarf that I only just washed. So besides the slight smell of camellia from the detergent, there shouldn't be any other scents on it that the cat would like. Could it be that it loves the smell of camellia? Right in that moment, another cat enters Cookie's territory. Cookie instantly stands up and passes the scarf over to his new cat with his mouth, who sniffs and rubs against it vigorously as if it's very pleased. Oh, I see. It's gifting it to her friends. That's something I hadn't considered. This scarf, do you have to have it back? There's no need to get it back. Let them have it. This whole time I've been looking for the perfect way to retrieve my scarf, but now that the situation's changed, it seems as though not taking it back yields the best results, so that's that. Plus, it is just a spare. Okay. anyone else who's around at the moment? Pulkra's over there as usual. Yanagi is looking for terrible movies. A certain shark has their awkwardness savior at the ready. Race. Okay. I think I remember this one. But Jane doesn't show up all that often, I think. So... Also, let me just restart this because it's very clearly stuck now.
Yeah, I haven't seen Jane's that much. Have we even done any of Jane's on stream?
Not sure. Well, I don't have her on the other account, so can't even show her that there. Okay, start.
Well, that would explain it.
Since we now know that. Let me go back here again for a second. There and there. We do know that we can replay the upgrade events, I believe. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 1, 2. So we could actually show those on this account as well. And well, I'm not going to be able to get every single character I have here on the newer accounts or the temporary accounts.
Yeah, and we prefer to get more of the older ones and new ones onto this one, preferably.
Yeah. Those rumors about the ballet twins are so widespread that almost everyone believes there's something spooky inside. Despite our best efforts at the Alliance of Truth to debunk the rumors, we still don't have as many followers as those spreading the rumors. I think we've spoken with you before. Makes sense. Makes sense. Why? Those rumors are so obviously lies. Maybe the audience just finds it fun. Oh? And then it makes us at the Alliance of Truth working tirelessly to counteract the rumors look like circus clowns. No, we're even worse. We've got fewer followers than a circus, to be honest. Hello there, Jane. Standing by the roadside, Jane squints to look at something. Her shoes and coat are completely soaked. This can't be simple carelessness. Isn't the weather great today? Your clothes are soaked through. I was just down in the sewers gathering some data for work. And I ended up getting locked in the drainage area because the gate was so old and rusty. Okay. She must reek like absolute hell at the moment. Then again, we don't know how clean New Eridu's sewage system is and everything, but, well, shit's gonna stink no matter what dimension it is. I had no choice but to walk along the drainage canal, and at one point I had to wade through water, so my clothes and shoes got wet. I was going to dry myself in the sun on the side of the road before moving on, so at least my clothes wouldn't be so wet. And I didn't expect to see you here. Your job looks like tough work. Work is always packed full of surprises, but it's nice to bump into you like this. I'm happy, really. I just have something to take care of. Catch you later. Jane flashes a tired-looking smile. At least that trace of tiredness was definitely real. Who knows what on earth she's been through today. Was she really just gathering data? Or maybe she was checking up on a bunch of turtles? Okay, if they ever add turtle thyrans, they need to do a quartet of those. All of them color-coded, of course.
That would be a bit too much on the nose, and also... There's the term sewer rat, but that feels like an insult towards her.
Yeah. Oh, hello there's a familiar face.
Damn you. Now that song stuck in my head again.
Oil painting a man watching man. Okay. Oh, hello. It's just a ladder. A coin sits on one of the steps of the ladder. Workers might slip and fall if they step on it, so it's better to take it away. Yoink.
That's actually true. Like, just some coins may not be too bad to step on, depending on the surface and what you're wearing. But on a ladder like that?
Yeah, metal and metal can get very slippery. Hello
yeah,
there.
That's dangerous.
Plus, coins are... They do have the designs on them and such, but they're still mostly smooth.
Yeah. And also, it was something you think about and kind of worry might happen. Like, you remember one of those videos about Jane Doe?
Yeah.
How...
the last time she got rained on or wet.
I was talking about when she was in the car with a mouse woman.
Yeah.
Oh, pardon. I worried that she might do something to that to Belle at some point.
Likely. Okay. Here we are again. It seems like we keep running into each other lately. Do you like this place too? I love this place. I'll come down and spend some time here whenever I get the chance. Why is that? When I was little, my memories have been hazy since I was very young. Especially memories of my hometown and my parents. The only thing I remember about my home is that it resembles a place like this. Memories of the sand slipping between my toes and the salty sea breeze on my face. It sounds beautiful. Not at all. I just remember being so angry at the beach. You know those big stalls selling grilled squid by the sea? I vividly recall holding a huge piece of squid when a flock of seagulls swooped down and snatched it away. I was furious and completely helpless. But losing the squid was just the beginning. What's even worse is that the seagulls couldn't hold on and flew just a few dozen meters before the squid went splash into the sea. Exactly, I was so upset back then. It's funny that I can still remember it so clearly. As for who took me to the beach, that's just a blurry memory. I'm not even sure which parts are real and which are just in my imagination. The feelings that stay in your heart aren't imaginary. Even if that feeling may be absolute livid rage at seagulls. You're right. Only a well-loved child would hold snacks in their hands and get mad at seagulls like that. It's nice. I really did have someone, even if I don't remember them. I have that now. Yeah, I get it. Cherishing the present is the best way to remember the past. Right now, I can smell the familiar sea breeze and have someone to talk to about these things. Such simple joy is truly precious. A gentle sea breeze rustles through, sending Evelyn's golden hair flowing freely as she stares into the distance. If only time could freeze in this moment. Now, don't go falling in love with Evelyn, Belle. Astra might get jealous. Let's go check out that stall over there for squid. This time I won't let the seagulls take it away.
Seagulls.
Any that try are going to end up on a stick themselves.
Oh dear. Also, I'm gonna throw some food into the air fryer.
Okay. Oh, hello there.
Oh, hello.
Not you. Nian? Ah, it's you. Those two bungles in the distance again? Has there been any change in the case? Not at all. The evidence was irrefutable. Everything fell into place perfectly, and it's all thanks to your help. Those who planned the route and insisted on forcing Floating River to set sail unconventionally, including the one who directly carried out the order, all faced punishment. It's a fitting conclusion, I think, for Neon and for myself. And you? Me? I'm doing alright, really. But... Are you hiding something from me? It's really nothing. I was just looking at at a map of the Janus Quarter, planning to move away from the port. This friend of mine is always apologizing, so annoying. After this, I don't plan on meeting him again. But if it's you, well, if fate allows, we'll meet again, won't we? Nyan soon disappears from the harbor. If we're destined to meet again, let's meet somewhere without sea fog. You believe he would go to the Janus Quarter? You don't believe it? Actually, I never made plans to meet him here today. I just happened to see him staring out at the sea, mumbling something to himself, so I came over to check on him. I heard him say, "The ship owner seems lost in thought." The young man who calls himself Nyan gazes out at the sea and says, "If I abandon the real world and return to that hollow, will I see you again?" By then, we'll be two strange ethereals with sharp limbs. We might not recognize each other, but we could pass by countless times. Okay, he is still not fully there. To be honest, I'm really worried about his condition. If we really made that decision, gotta stop him. Stop someone who's about to risk their life for a reunion? I don't think so. But if given the chance, I would still like to give it a try.
And I'm back for now.
Welcome back.
And we have 1 hour remaining, was it?
We've got about an hour now, though I'd be fine with
yeah.
calling it here. And we can start next week with the Aiden story in full.
I wouldn't mind 30 more minutes. We can do some more of these smaller side missions, but that's up to you. But I do feel like we could use one of these weeks to do a double stream of this, since we have missed out it a bit.
Yeah. Let's see. That's from the new stuff. Wish filling station. Yep, you can get 2 of those. Currently held.
Yeah, we have some of these to do.
So let's go take a quick check here. I don't think I actually went to this. But I'm guessing it's probably one I've missed most on now then. If it's a daily... something you can get daily things on. There was one other thing where I think you were originally supposed to check in every day or so, but if you got it on the latter days, do it still let you do everything? Hello there. We're counting on our event budget. We're counting on our event budget for the next month from you, Hillyan. This is our chance to make some serious cash. Oh, and don't forget to charge up when you're running low on battery. Hillyan, awesome. Big money. Charge up. Won't forget. I gotta run. My client over there is about to cancel the order. Oh, right. When you throw the message in the bottle, remember to turn on the recording and make sure to throw it far enough that it doesn't get stuck on the beach. What are you up to, Nicole? Short arms. Can't throw far. But Nicole, hurry. Nicole, go. Don't exploit Bang Boo. Oh, Proxy, it's you. Perfect timing. Is it too late to leave now? Yes. Don't look at me like I'm trying to scam you. Long story short, there's a money-making opportunity here. All you gotta do is toss some message bottles into the sea. You're in a what? Not really? Oh yeah, there's this rumor going around Wi-Fi Peninsula lately. They say if you throw a message in a bottle in the ocean at, say, Loon Bay, your wishes will come true. I wouldn't miss this golden opportunity, so I cooked up this little proxy service business, sending folks who can't make it here in person to toss their message bottles, making some sweet cash on the side. Originally at the port, got spotted. Had to fly here to film. To film? You dumb Bang Boo! How could you spill your boss's secrets like that? Well, I was thinking of just dumping the bottles at Port Elpis, and no one would notice. Somehow more and more people started getting suspicious, saying I'm running a fake proxy service. Technically you are. People are so hard to scam these days. I had to bite the bullet and spend my precious money on an airship ticket just to get to Saloon Bay. Bear dodging. Failed. Paid up. Nicole! Hey, a million, keep talking, I won't help you. Nicole, emergency. Gotta go. Proxy, help a million. So that's the deal, but you wouldn't know it. Now, I've got this commission I absolutely must handle right now. Poor little Million's got such tiny arms, there's no way it could throw a message bottle properly. You wouldn't leave the poor kid hanging, would you? Hang on, weren't you the one who left it here in the first place? Proxy, so kind to help. Nicole, a million. Stare. Faced with the Bangbu, who's just like its master, using a cute appearance to commit fraud and always talking people into buying things, I just can't bring myself to say no. Okay. I knew you were the best, Proxy. Don't worry, I'll pay you for every last. I'll pay you every last penny you owed. Got a message from the client. I'm coming. I'm coming. Don't be mad. How about I give you a sweet 1% discount? Nicole rushes away in a hurry, leaving one person and one Bangbu staring at each other in bewilderment. Proxy, great. Let's work together. Make big money. Okay, new wish bottle ready to throw. Daily login rewards you with 1 wish bottle. Okay. Get 1 extra wish bottle when consuming battery charge for the first time each day. Toss wish bottles to earn polygram rewards. Okay. Press 8 for the wish. Okay, since we already have 5, though there's not going to be enough for all 14 of this. So if there is something after this, seems we'll miss out on that. Why to view your wish bottles? Okay. Yep. The letter inside the wish bottle has already been printed out. I've been working here for a long time now, but it still feels like I haven't fully adjusted to life in a tea milk store. Even though I get to drink my favorite tea milk every day, whenever I run into an unfriendly customer, I just want to curl up and disappear into a hole. I don't want to talk to people. I just want to soak in tea milk and float in a sweet sugary ocean. But the pain that comes with work doesn't really lessen the happiness tea milk gives me, so I really don't want to give up. So I just hope everyone who comes in for tea milk can be happy every single day. As long as I get to see those smiles after they take a sip, this job feels worth it. Coco.
Oh.
Okay, we may as well... Oh, hello, Vivian. Phaethon must stay healthy. Phaethon has to come and go from the hollow safe and sound. Phaethon should make lots and lots of money and eat whatever Phaethon feels like every day. Phaethon should be happy all the time with no troubles at all, and even if something does come up, Phaethon would definitely whoosh right through it and solve it in no time. May wonderful things keep happening around Phaethon, and may everything Phaethon wants to do go smoothly.
Well, we do get through them, but...
Hello,
yeah.
Lighter. Since Senior Billy asked me, I guess I should write something. But it feels like I don't really have anything worth wishing for. Wishing is too slow. If I want to get something done, I'd rather just go do it. But my senior, he's told me we're definitely making big money this time. More times than I can count, and yet this one looks like the shadiest scheme so far. I hope none of them get burned by it. Alright then. Here's to our sons of Caledon, to the senior's get-rich plan, and to that overworked Phaethon. May everything go smoothly. Oh, hello. That little howl at the newsstand seems like a mysterious, slightly odd little dog. It even stopped me out of nowhere while I was buying a paper and asked me to write down its wish. Everything below is me writing on Howl's behalf. Woof, 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 woof. I don't understand dog language, but I'm guessing it's wishing for endless meat every day, and maybe the chance to run around the streets now and then. But I also want to make a wish for Howl. I hope its owner comes by to see it more often. Even though the pup sees lots of people every day, it must still feel lonely when its owner isn't around. Yeah, that does raise a bit of a question. Who and where is Howl's owner?
Also, not every day you have your, like, as an example, imagine Inky and Oscar working at the post office or something for you to help pay the bill.
Okay, this character is from the next chapter, I believe, or the one after that, so I'm not... So we still talk with them to continue with this. It shouldn't reveal too many things. It shouldn't reveal any story bits from the chapter itself, probably more just personal stuff.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I doubt they make some major spoiler.
Yeah. Word on the street is that some folks by the beach are offering proxy services. Helping others send message bottles, helping others make wishes. I never knew one could make money this way. Alice, what are you doing here? Belle! Belle? Belle! Belle! What are you doing here? Don't tell me you also heard about the recent rumors of Saloon Bay and came here to make wishes by throwing message bottles. It does have something to do with the rumor, but I'm throwing the bottles for people. Proxy toss. Big money. Ah, so you're the one running that message in the bottle proxy service. So, do you get a lot of people using this proxy service? We're a proxy doing proxy work. Though, capital P proxy doing lowercase p proxy stuff. I got a few. I see. So people who can't make it to Sailing Bay can still make their wishes this way. Pretty clever thinking. Business has been picking up at the shops around here lately. Even with the proxy service going on, it hasn't stopped folk from being drawn in by the legends, making special trips to Sailing Bay. Are you here to toss a message in a bottle too, Alice? Me? Yeah. I'm also here for your proxy service. You could have just bought the service on the website, but since you're already here... Bottles for sale, notes for sale, pens for sale. Give me 2 bottles. After what Yusuha said in the chat, Lucia wants to join in on the fun. Here, is this enough? Sorry, I don't have much cash on me. Stopping Hillyan, who is eagerly raising its hands to catch the money, I pull out 1 bill from the thick stack of cash and return the rest to Alice. Money getting less. Money flying away. Ignoring Hillyan. Is that a crab at the waterline? That's a crab. 2 crabs.
And I'm back.
Ignoring Hillyan, who wants to crouch down and draw circles to curse, I gestured to Alice to not fall for the trick. You don't have to pay that much. A little scam artist still. Oh, because of Yusuha, I learned about another world, one completely different from the environment I grew up in. Maybe I've gotten a bit too caught up in how new and exciting it all feels, because I'm afraid I've started slacking on the training I'm supposed to be doing as the family successor. But Grandma told me, Alice, you shouldn't ignore your own feelings. They matter just as much as the family's future. The time I spend with my friends feels more and more irreplaceable to me. I hope I can find my own way to balance these 2 worlds, both as a worthy member of the Thymefield family and as an important companion to everyone. Just chuck that 1 extra far. Okay. Here, we could get 1 more bottle by just doing something quick, but I also wasn't expecting some things to pop up in the middle of this. Like that was. Okay, I'll try to record what other interactions there might be here, but probably won't be able to get them all. And I get the feeling this is going to backfire on Nicole hard. That she gets penalized for littering.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else around? Let's see. Nicole. Not sure if we've seen her there before. I was expecting her to be ready to ambush us at the at the video store entrance again. Okay. And it's been a long time since we've seen Chop do his work, so
Come, have a bowl of noodles.
Chop to it. Okay, funnily enough, I actually managed at one of the supermarkets nearby. I bought. They had a 2-for-1. They had a 2-for-1 deal with some of those instant cups, and I got a pair of the more expensive ones. So I'm curious to see how those will taste. Anyways, Nicole, yo, interested in a little deal? I'll give you this discounted noodle coupon, and you buy me a bowl of noodles. That's a fair deal, right? I'll have the black bowl mushroom noodles, minus the mushrooms. Did you treat the kids to noodles today? Significant trust. But why are you suddenly mentioning that? The kids from the orphanage to noodles. I've got no idea what you're talking about. General Chop told me. He must have got the wrong person. Yeah, he must have. He gets so many customers, it'd be normal to confuse a few, right? Yeah, but I'm pretty sure none of them are, well, bright fucking pink. Plus, he's at that age where his memory starts to get fuzzy. Just cue one of his arms stretching out to punch her. Yeah, he wouldn't be that violent. Anyway, let's just put it aside and focus on getting ourselves a bowl of noodles, okay? You enjoy noodles with Nicole. You use Nicole's discount coupon. Of course, Nicole isn't the one who ended up paying. The noodles here are the best. And I'll come find you next time I get another coupon. Okay. Yep. The man with amnesia. Okay. I'm not aware of any event with this here. Okay. Let's check for anyone else. We've got we've got them still. I think we've seen this one with Grace before. So typically by jumping 2 spots, it'll change up who's around. Astra's over there. Grace is still hanging out there. Let's go check with Astra. Alright. I do know that some of these are very time specific, like some of them will only be around at midnight and such. Ah, Bill, perfect timing. Have you tried the newly released bunny salty sparkling water here? Not yet. You haven't tried it yet? Understandable, since it just came out long ago, but I really like it. Every time I come, I order at least 10 bottles. Can you finish all of that by yourself? Of course, no one can finish it alone, so I'll order around for everyone here. Of course she does. So generous. Is there something to celebrate? Being able to successfully sneak your way to Reverb Arena for either. Now that's worth celebrating. Actually, I have a condition for treating everyone's drinks. They have to give me the bottle caps after finishing. I'm here for the bottle caps. Bottle caps? Starting to prep a bit early for Fallout? Yeah, the packaging of this sparkling water is really unique. The bottle cap is a translucent hexagon with a rabbit design printed on it. It sparkles and even glows in the dark. It's so cute and pretty. I love it. I'm planning to collect the bottle caps and turn them into a mosaic. Sounds amazing, right? It'll be a piece of art you can't buy with money. A mosaic? How many bottle caps would that take? I'm not sure. Maybe 1,000? 2,000? Anyway, I need to collect enough before it's taken off the shelves. This drink is only available in retail stores, and you can't buy it in bulk, so I have to depend on Reverb Arena for my materials. How about it, Bella? Are you thirsty? I can only drink one bottle, though. One bottle is fine. Don't forget to leave the cap for me. Thank you for your patronage. Alright, it's about time to collect the day's loot. As Astra moves back and forth like a waiter in Reverb Arena, collecting all the bottle caps, if Evelyn were to see this scene, she would definitely be shaking her head with her fist clenched tight. And then probably helping collect the bottle caps. The curious thing is, everyone treats her as that second-place imitator. After all, no one would expect the queen who dominates the stage to be lurking nearby, asking for a shiny bubble cap. She is never going to live down that imitator competition, huh? Or not imitator, that look-alike, whatever it was. I think we've seen this one with Polkra, where she is standing in line for an autograph for someone else.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Okay, I still find it freaking amusing, like that she's always stroking her tail like it's a freaking cat in her lap, like Dr. Bloody Evil. Okay, but with that, I think we can call it there then for the moment. So let's head back here. Yeah, a bit shorter than wanted and usual, but also a lot earlier now. And on the day we typically have free, but I think we should keep most of the side quests for side quest streams, and we don't have enough time for the agent story. So yeah, we should focus on that one next. So before we call it off, let's at least move over so we're right next to it for next time.
Yeah, it's still good to do some of them smaller ones like this, so we don't end up having a massive stockpile of them.
Yeah. Okay. We have enough for something here, I believe. Oh, hello. Times 3. Let's see. First S rank guaranteed to be the rate upking. Okay. So, okay, wasn't aware of that. We could get Silver Ambi or Alice here. I don't have either of them. And, oh, there. It has a 20% off for the first 10 search. But the guarantee is only in 90 polls. Over here, yeah, it's 87 for guaranteed, so... Also, okay, it's not 3 times, but it's the 3 different ones next to each other. Not enough there. More than enough there. Let's do a 10 poll here.
Alright.
Practically 0%, well, technically 1% chance to get an S rank like this. And no luck on that this time. Okay. Hello, Piper. Okay. And that's going to end... A part of me is tempted, but I'm not sure if there will be really any new interactions between Silver Ambi and normal Ambi. So I probably won't be spending too many pulls on that. Probably once more when we stream this next week. If nothing gets in the way, of course. But yeah. Nope. That'll be it for today's stream then. Today's catch-up stream. So let's go look for someone to raid. Let's see. Okay, it's not too busy at the moment. We've got Moonrise, who is playing games and demos. Let me mute the tab so we can take a peek. We probably should do one of those again sometime. I do have a list of new games to potentially showcase and some demos to try out, and I have no blasted clue what this game may or may not be. It's... Okay, not even sure how to describe it, but there's a fucking hand puppet that looks like a voodoo god or something. But yeah. Next up, we've got Kiri Natsuko, who is playing Paradox Vector. Not sure I've heard of that. And New Gundam Gaming is playing Genshin Impact. And last but not least, we have Horatius the Dwarf playing Dark and Darker. Okay. Any of these that sound of interest, or shall I take a pick?
Your choice.
Let's go say hi to New Gundam then. That's also rather fitting that we go from one gacha game to another. Okay. I haven't caught up with Genshin Impact story in a bit, but that does mean that when I do get back to it, I'll have quite a bit to go through. But yeah, if it doesn't, to my knowledge, I haven't played it in a bit. To my knowledge, it doesn't have much of a replay feature yet. I'm hoping one day they may add something like that. But at the moment, the one with the absolute worst of that is Honkai Star Rail, where it was more... No, actually, no, I got it wrong. There is one thing that you can replay in Genshin Impact, and that's the fucking dialogue. So, not the actual scenes and such of it. So, I'm hoping they'll upgrade that at one point, because, yeah, compared to what you can do in this game with replay, it's rather pathetic.
Yeah, like dialogue is sure allows us to keep up with the story, but a lot of the story also comes in from the cutscene and battles, annoyingly enough.
Yeah, and at least you can replay those in in Honkai Star Rail. Okay, but not enough to the point that I'd really say that we could stream that at the moment, because, well, there's still a lot missing in between and such. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, not starting new accounts for that.
Yeah, as I said, we talked about you between us earlier, and we said on stream, there's way too much work. Like, I was suspecting there would be a lot of work basically to do this. And oh boy, I see it was almost worse than expected.
Okay. So yeah, we won't be doing too much of that sort. And I'm not going to be starting any new stuff with games that I don't know yet if they're worth streaming or not. So yeah, after we're caught up with Zenless, there'll always be, not always, but for a good while, there'll probably still be new content getting added and such. And then there's Nikkei afterwards. That does allow pretty much everything to be replayed, except for some tutorial stuff and such. But yeah, I'll still need to figure out some things with that, with boss footage and such. But at least that would be far less work than just having to restart a 100-hour-plus game from the start.
Yeah, this is also why I've been hoping for us to move away from the other temporary account and more to this, so we can focus on this one and focus to get this. Maybe not all characters, but try to get as many as possible.
Yeah, I'm not going to be spending money for extra pulls and such.
Yeah,
but at the moment,
I say only do that if there's on heavy discount.
Yeah.
Otherwise, don't.
Oh, what was I going to say? I've forgotten what I was going to say. Like, I have spent a bit of money on this account, but mostly just 1 or 2 of the battle passes, and only after I've already maxed them out, so I'm not wasting money. But yeah. We'll have to see what, if ever, we do once we're caught up with both of them. We'll probably just take a break then. But for now, yeah. Thank you everyone who may have been watching live or later. thank you, Knight. Thank you, Aurora. And I see that Sensei has been lurking. Hello there. And thank you as always, look here.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining watching this madness.
And yeah. Tomorrow we'll continue with The Witcher 3, Blood and Wine. And Monday we'll see who's available for what. So could be could be Terminator, could be Borderlands, or whatever else we end up picking up. For now though, let's get this raid started. And
actually, I will not be against the idea for us to have a booster of this on Monday.
Also possible.
As a backup idea.
Okay, but for now, yeah, thank you all again for watching, and until next time, have a nice day, and until then.
Be safe everyone, sleep well, and watch out for undead seagulls going for your snacks.
Because even future secret agents can be harassed by freaking winged rats.